we're back for realsies this time.
Test.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Is it memes you're looking for?
Okay, well, I can see the levels going, so I think that they can hear you. All right.
Yeah. That
We
is
can
good.
But what about me? I'm not people.
Yay, you're heard.
I feel heard, and it's not.
We're about
as
to be
exciting.
heard.
Now I have to remember all that stuff I had said. Oh well, I'm gonna assume I can hear people. Yeah, check it out. We lost like 15 viewers as soon as they could hear me. All right, so let's jump right in.
It's a certain je ne sais quoi.
It's a certain exactly. I know what it is. All right, so welcome back, Lions and Crows, episode 46, 13. Announcements. Channel updates. Monday campaign is on the last page. I'm adding the word on. Also at 7:30 p.m. That was there was some contention to whether that's been updated or not. I do know that Monday they did or did not play one of those two things. I know.
You mean
Grace
Monday? We definitely didn't play on Monday.
or did. I don't. There's no way to prove. It's quantum. So
Schrodinger's D&D session.
it's a quantum D&D session where it can be. It's not like a Schrodinger's where it could be either or. It's actually both at the same time, but mostly one and not the other. And then you nudge it one way or another. It's a nudging. So it's I learned about that on the YouTube, so I'm an expert. So, Grace is on a bi-weekly Wednesday schedule. Now, bi-weekly is, of course, two
For a
different
loose
kinds of
definition
things.
of bi-weekly.
And because
Bi-weekly,
it's two different
nonce a
definitions.
month.
Well, I've heard that the bi-weekly confusion has caused there to be a few episodes not bi-weekly, which is meaning they didn't happen. But according to this, the next episode, the new episode, is next week. That's what it says on my notes for the episode. The advertising of the socials shall be as follows: Twitter, YouTube, ROLL20SPOTLIGHT.com. I have concluded the advertising of the socials. The attributions, of course, go to Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Now, if you hadn't heard earlier, we had Kevin McLeod, but we had to give him back royalty free.
Such a
Roll20.
better joke at the time.
It was really perfect. It's because of reasons. Roll20 twice. One for a VTT and one for a Spotlight program. Spots. They just see spots. And then the custom character art and subscriber emotes. Now, when we say subscriber emotes, I'm assuming it's Twitch subscribers. I don't know if you can subscribe elsewhere, maybe on YouTube. I don't know.
You can
Yes.
subscribe on
Yes, you
YouTube.
can subscribe on YouTube, but the only benefit that you reap is our lovely voices and faces in a more accessible format.
Right.
3D audio.
I hope they also get the portion of this broadcast where it is
Or
our
naked.
lovely faces without our lovely voices for a good little bit. So.
No, I'm going to
Anyway,
cut it
that's
out when I
all.
archive it so that we can never, there'll be no proof that it happened.
Except for
yes.
this conversation now about it.
Yeah, you'll have
This
to
also
archive
has to be
this
cut
part.
out.
Just cut out the whole episode and just put down like technical difficulties.
Just make sure we don't talk about this in the middle of the episode.
Okay.
Right. So, luckily, controlling content and language is something we're all good at. So, great.
Controlling language.
Who wants to take it away and give us a recap? I know that Michaela has been chomping at the bit to get this session going because we've had a lot of stress and a lot of tension with the party's doings and comings and goings. And Kayla, why don't you take it away and give us one of those famous recaps that we all don't want to do ourselves. So go ahead.
The last thing I remember is that we were really relieved to have Cadavers back after he almost got eloped away in the worst way possible with Magna.
You guys just
And-
you guys are just
Eloped.
jealous
And
that maybe somebody else was gonna get Cadaver's hot old man cheeks.
Oh, I don't like the thing you've just made me imagine.
and
I
Cadavers
truly
has
despise this, Bethany.
I like
Cadaverous
that
has
you used the
news.
word eloped when he gave away his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cadaverous.
We're talking about
Um,
completely different things, Holly.
That's
So-
actually part of the ritual to
Yeah.
Cadaverous has
You have
knowledge.
to offer up your previous spouse.
I just had to throw it out there that you gave up your wife to Maglin.
And you won't even give up an axe.
That's right, I want. Yeah,
So I don't want to
damn
hear that
straight.
Cadaverous doesn't put everything he's got in there for this team.
Cadaverous comes back with knowledge of a machine that Magdalene has been building to extract, I believe, the soul energy from the remaining gem that belonged to Ordan, or was created by Ordan. And with that knowledge, we set off again to a unknown lair of hell, where we fought shadows and zombies and zombie ogres, and we're just now taking a rest from fighting a what's the word? A gauntlet of wraiths. And Aurelia was on edge for a while. We couldn't figure out what was going on, but she felt like something was watching her in the room.
For like 46 episodes now.
Yes, she's been on edge for a while, but I understand. We just couldn't diagnose what exactly in the room was causing that problem. And as we settled down to rest for real, a specter came around the corner and I think opened his mouth and made a horrible haunting sound. If I can remember.
It was just Beth's voice.
It was just bad. He does have that down
There
really,
again.
really well. Yeah.
When Cadaverous
Very
gets almost
corpse-like.
witchy, he actually just gets like a very smooth, perfect voice.
I
Buttery.
can summon the undead. Watch this.
He finally gets whatever phlegm has been stuck back there for about 25 years out, and he
Oh
can
my
talk
God.
normally
Oh,
again.
it's
When
disgusting.
Cadaverous was born, he didn't cry. He just came out and was like,
Is he crying or is he dying?
he's just old.
He's just
He was
with the
born
Benjamin
old.
Button situation.
It's Benjamin Button, but he just never gets younger.
In Otto 9, Cadaverous was born old. All right, so here we have the current situation. Indeed, Aurelia, to piggyback on that amazing recap, did have a funny feeling, and a bit of investigation took place, but as that started to come to a conclusion, and a detect magic didn't reveal anything new, like the statues appeared to be safe-ish or not the fault. We'll go ahead and lose one player off the Roll20 game. Great. But no worries. Indeed, some sort of ethereal form, a stronger version of the shadows that you fought comes floating through the door. And we will start this session with my favorite word. It's initiative.
I mean, he floated away. We could just take a rest here.
I'm gonna
On
start
the
taking
map.
a long rest.
We'll make
I
him
don't
come
know
to
how
us.
many sessions we have, but we are not on the correct map, or my thing hasn't updated.
You are not on the correct map because I was altering.
Michaela,
I was
You're
not altering
altering
Michaela.
you have to. Sorry. You have to click your thingy before you hit initiative.
Thank you so much. I
I
totally would have not done
I
it.
clicked my thingy, but it did nothing.
You can.
Actually, your initiative is up.
Ooh.
Cadavers, I see it.
It's not up for
Oh,
me.
my.
Strange.
Well, here, let me
Seems right.
toggle the turn order. Do you see it
Okay.
now?
Oh, this
No.
is a very large
There's a
map.
little blue box
What about now?
around my character.
You hear me
Get
now?
some.
I can hear you now. I
All
can't
right,
see you now.
refresh.
He has been
Double
selected.
19.
I am
I mean,
rolling.
I don't
Why
think it's a
didn't
re-
my
I don't
roll
think-
show up.
It
I
worked.
don't think it's a refresh issue.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm rolling as it says Aurelia, but I
Well,
rolled as
it's
Aurelia,
because-
not Gislin somehow.
Tamara, I'm just
You know,
gonna
it's
do
because
this.
we're logged into the same one. Hold on a
To
second. Let me
delete
pull
one
it
of
up.
my initiatives.
I will,
Preferably not the one I just did. Wait,
I will delete the one that says 19.
Did it change?
Yeah,
did
delete
it
the one that
change
says
to Gislin on yours,
Yes.
Dora?
The
Yeah,
19
now
one
I've got
is
this
your
I will,
Griffin.
I will log into another instance.
I've got Griffin And mine are 19.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put on the same, so.
Yeah, the one
Saves time.
you're playing on, Dora, could be a different one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I was thinking that maybe I could do it on just all the same one, but
No, that'll get super confusing.
So the trick here for those watching at home and playing on Roll20 in different games is not to let Casey leave home during the game. So, lesson learned. Okay, so the question is, what's the initiative for the creature?
What is it?
Let's find out here publicly with this roll. And there it is.
Okay.
Wait,
Is that
is
it?
this the
Why are
big
you
boss
relieved?
man? No, this is just another thing.
It is just another thing. Is this a free ethereal form? And I did link the picture, if you just
I was
scroll up a
wondering
little
what that
bit,
was.
Yeah.
of the thing that was coming through the doorway. I'm going to cough like 6 times real quick. Let me mute. There we go. So yeah. Gislin, having been primed by Aurelia's paranoia, finally, what comes to the door is not much of a surprise. It is another great undead form. You have the top of the initiative as usual. You may do what you would like to do.
God, I hate that this is the start of every one of my turns. How far away am I from the person with the torch? Do you still have a torch?
Of course I do. I can't see otherwise.
All right. I will hop skittle over. Bonus action hunters mark the thing. It's still going from previously.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to there, which should put me now in darkness.
It is enveloping you. It's not all that you do, though.
And I would like to parlay with this thing using arrows. I will sharpshooter longbow.
It's like where you have 2 of them, and then you have a third one, and you're twirling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter longbow, is this advantage-y or no? Does it use dark vision?
It does use dark vision, and you do have advantage.
Should be rolling 24.
Easily hit.
18, and then a hunter's mark. Ooh, delicious. So 24 for the
Ooh.
first shot. Once more again, sharpshooter longbow. 23, I'm assuming hits.
23 does hit.
It's like, no, that misses. Let's see, another 18.
That's the cutoff.
Hunter's mark. Do I fish for the crit or no?
I don't know.
Fish.
Are you weak?
No, I'm just afraid that you guys won't do any damage.
That's valid.
I'm going to apply sneak attack to this one.
Snake attack.
Snake attack. All right, and then my third attack.
All of that's already been accounted for, Casey. It does still exist.
All right. Assuming a 24 still hits. Gross. And another 25 on top of that.
Woo.
And the creature gets destroyed instantly as mechanically it comes through the door. You look over at it, get 3 arrows out, walk into the darkness, shoot it 3 times, and it doesn't get to do anything. It skips.
Yeah.
We remain in rounds.
All right. Well, then I guess I will move my hunter's mark to Tio and.
You've already
Um,
used your hunter's mark.
Take me
Jason.
out! I trust you
Um,
now.
I will.
I have soup. I'm sorry. Soup.
I'm done. I'm good.
Jesse, whole lot of arrows flinging around as this thing dies and just becomes a wispy nothing.
I'll peek
Much
my
like
head around the corner and see what I can see.
As you look over around the corner, you see Aurelia next to you.
Hi.
Wait, which corner? Oh, you're looking south?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking past the griffin standing sort of in the way. You see a door that's already closed. It was closed by the party and left there to be closed so you could rest. But apparently the incorporeal creature
Came through. Okay.
walked through the door in the manner of incorporeal creatures.
Cast sleep now.
As a standard action, yes.
I would like a long rest as a standard action.
I just want to continue to sit down.
You may do so.
Free item interaction with yourself.
Well,
I
then,
will
cadavers.
hold an action if something comes into melee range that's not a party member or a griffin. I
Darius,
will
the
hit
griffin
it.
is a party member.
No,
Um,
it's officially canon that the griffin is
Next thing
excluded
is
from
like
being
an evil griffin comes through the door.
like, oh, Peter Griffin.
Darius is gonna eye up the statue next to him. That I'm pretty sure the wraith walked out of, right?
Uh,
Out of
the
the
wraith
statue?
walked.
Did
The
you know?
wraith
No, I
walked-
think he walked out of it from the
He
doors.
walked through the window.
To the doors.
To
Through the wall.
Sweat dropped down. My
Cadaverous will
griffin.
These holes.
remain where he is and ready some choice words if any bad people show up.
Yeah,
We're
there's
here
nobody-
already.
There's nobody still in the room that you see as an enemy, but they might be around the outside.
Hmm.
Around the outside.
Hey, Tio, put his hand on
Everything
your
goes
shoulder and
wrong.
say, Cadaverous, I love you.
It's like, I'm spoken for. I eloped.
Is that a reaction?
Declaring love is a reaction, yeah. Proposal is a standard action.
Okay. Will the griffin decide to do anything specials? Beth. Beth,
Sorry,
the
say that
griffin.
one more time. The
Beth,
griffin is doing
Griffin's
nothing.
turn. Okay. That's
So
what I
I rolled
needed.
that. I rolled that into my. Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Okay. And as a moment comes, as these things, another one comes wafting through, moving between just the small cracks of the doors. Somehow mechanically Ghosts needs a 1-inch gap. But yeah, this is what happens as this does appear. Moves to the griffin.
Ah,
Let's see.
can you make a
Manny-
sound that he makes for us? He's trying to
Very
speak with
similar.
us.
Cadaverous, is that you?
Whoa!
What's up?
No.
And so it then decides to start with a
Cha-cha.
life drain attack against the griffin, which is the largest and first creature
To
it
die.
runs into. Look at all those dice. Does a 15
Those
hit
are a
the
lot of
griffin?
numbers.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's a huge roll. Jesus. 5,
So
6,
how does
7,
how
8.
does that
Okay,
work
okay,
again?
okay.
That's-
Beth.
That's the griffin, right? Yeah. So actually, I can do. I did say I was okay. Here's the question, right? So I said I was preparing some words for if a thing showed up, right?
Yes.
Now,
So you,
hold on. Well, this takes my reaction, correct?
Right. It would have triggered as it showed up back
So
a space.
there's an argument that cutting words are words.
what?
So cutting words.
Once you bring me to your strange
Okay.
conclusion, so I can say yes or no.
I'll bring you to my strange conclusion. My strange conclusion is I would like whether or not this would be allowed. With on top of the fact that I already have a reaction. So which triggers first, I guess.
Well, you said when it arrives, so that was before it would make an attack.
Right.
Okay.
So
in which case,
since you didn't say,
it doesn't matter either way, because if I do vicious mockery,
yes, you're gonna need the vicious mockery.
yeah. So, Cadaverous will point his finger under the griffin. Spooky ghost boy. Somehow this is vicious mockery.
They don't like to be called that.
So DC 17.
So when you use the word boy, but you use an I in there, it's very hurtful.
It's very helpful.
Okay. So the wisdom saving throw. Now let's see. It might have conditions. It has a bit of a thing I have to read. It looks like I just roll wisdom. It doesn't seem to have anything special. What kind of attack is this? This is psychic. Wisdom saving throw. Now, following tradition, I think I'm going to make this save, even though it's unlikely. Oh, I failed it.
So I need you to roll that attack again.
I will, indeed. First account for, what is it, 4 points of damage?
4 whole points.
It's dead.
Okay.
Very good.
That was
And
the
I
knock
will
implement.
indeed roll the attack roll again. I wonder if I could just roll it this way. Click. I can. And it was much higher. Just
It's only
does
better.
the 15 hit from earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
These things are no joke, guys. Plus
Okay.
6 to
So,
hit.
so first of all,
I already know what's gonna happen.
the damage is all necrotic, and that's a 29.
Understood.
I now need a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save is coming.
Hey-o!
It's a success.
Success.
Ooh.
Okay. So the necrotic energies flow over the creature and burn it. However, they do disperse instead of grabbing a hold and continuing. That was fortuitous. At which point, this is our happy-go-lucky truth. This one will come into the door and move
Does that trigger anybody?
to here, and I believe that will trigger Jesse.
Huh. It will. One moment.
Do it. Hit it with the brick.
Only a 14.
14. I have to give the hard corner some cover. You managed to miss it.
All right.
And it will also extend out toward the large creature in front of it, as if it were hateful that such a living, large, and in the way creature exists.
Oh gosh.
Does an 11 hit the griffin? Hold on.
Thank you,
Beth.
Griffin, for your
Beth.
best.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
does
I know.
not.
You're probably
Be prepared
Facebook. I
to
don't know.
answer a lot of Griffin-related questions, as it's the only thing in the way right now.
It does not. Sorry, I was trying to swallow my chocolate.
Is that what we're calling it
Swallowed
nowadays?
your chocolate.
It was like thick tar.
That's a euphemism. So
Is it hot chocolate?
It's not chocolate soup.
No.
it's actually
Chocolate
chocolate soup.
No, 11 definitely does not hit.
Okay, so the creature reaches out with its action and, well, does not find any purchase on the griffin, who's now well aware that that shouldn't be allowed to touch it. Aurelia, these spectral things are coming through. These are much stronger in appearance, similar to the differences between the ghost in the bathroom and the Dementors from a certain movie. Yeah, it's a little more shockingly evil, these things.
Okay.
Beth. Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing. Just nothing that time.
She's gonna kill all the monsters now.
All right, switching sides.
No!
Do you have a clear shot on these creatures from here?
No. See, what's in the way?
It's literally just solid things.
There's no free space.
Just a lot of feathers.
You slither on the floor like a worm, maybe.
And it's not like a griffin in that pose as a statue or something. It's a griffin moving all around, trying not to get touched by a wraith.
Okay. So 5. I can move through the griffin square though, right?
Well, that's entirely up to the griffin.
Beth.
Well, Dora,
Yes.
have you always treated the griffin with kindness and
I
respect?
like to think so.
God.
Actually, no, this is the important question. Dora,
Yes.
is the griffin a part of the party?
Yes, the griffin is a part of the party.
You
It's
may
our-
pass
it's
through-
my
you may-
best friend.
You may
Alright.
pass through the square.
Awesome.
Roll
Horse.
obvious pandering.
5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to do 2 radiant sunbolts if I can find my character sheet.
Okay,
Buried
now I'm
underneath
going to
all
give you
these
this.
windows.
I know you're new to this game. I'm going to give you this one thing. Would you draw a line from your square to the one you're targeting? And just if you wanted to know if things were out in the open or not, does that go through any squares that's occupied by anything else?
It's just the very corner of it.
Well, that's all it needs. I'm not giving it superior cover. There you go.
25.
Mechanics.
I ignore mechanics.
You do. You do.
11?
The first one is a warning shot.
Wow, we
Will
really
not
like that.
Hit its armor class,
Never
even
gave
though
me
it
any
has
trouble
nothing
till
in the
after
way.
9.
Second.
Good.
24.
Hits.
That's really good.
8 points of radiant damage.
No!
Rolled by Gislin because I clicked on the wrong window.
No, I just typed that.
Okay. No, it was... It rolled... It attributed the radiant damage to Gislin's...
It's
That's
yep,
because
counts,
Gislin typed.
counts for me.
Okay. 8 points of radiant damage. Does it seem like the radiant damage is doing...
The radiant damage seems to have full effect.
Okay, but it doesn't seem like it's doing more.
You do remember that the shadows seem to be vulnerable, but the
Bigger boys.
other
not.
creatures that were similar to this one were not necessarily vulnerable. And these are the biggest version of so far of the incorporeals. And these do not seem to be extra vulnerable. Or even a little bit.
They do seem to be affected by it.
They are affected normally.
Okay.
Aurelia, you've had a little bit of movement, few pew-pews. But I know Aurelia has options. So where do you want to go and what else do you want to do?
Aurelia does have options.
You have so many colleges you could choose between.
She doesn't even know what she wants to major in.
A little slurp.
It's so good. It's so good.
It is the best soup, in my opinion.
I gotta tell you, if you heard that slurp, I will let you know that it wasn't little. It's just that I was very...
Big slurp.
It was a huge slurp. There was bits of bread in there. It's good.
I'm gonna go.
Study abroad.
I'm actually just gonna go 5 back over to the other side of the griffin and end my turn.
Pew pew pew.
Hide behind the big bird.
Griffin just sort of like moving around, looking underneath it as you keep crawling back and forth.
The greatest shield is the meat shield. TOA.
All right. I'm going to be doing a sacred flame as I. Gosh, my Roll20 looks very beautiful, but it's really laggy right now. I will step out. I think that's my last movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this may be a terrible idea.
I really
Anyway.
am a big fan that you zigzagged around.
I may have not been meaning to, but that's what it. I was trying to move in a straight line. It may have zigzagged around on the other end, but it's like right now. He's gonna sacred flame this one right here.
Okay, Sacred Flame, you link it and I will roll the appropriate. And dexterity saving throws are affected by cover.
Oh, 16.
So
If I'm standing here, does it have cover?
it doesn't matter when it rolls a 1.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that just showed
Yes,
up for me.
the entire square north of it is filled with griffin
With
matter.
griffin. I see. I was thinking I could graze the outside of the griffin. No, not the griffin, but
Wait,
the...
okay, we'll apply the griffin needs to make a saving throw.
No,
we'll apply
I'm
this
not.
to the griffin as well.
No.
You want to
Mm-mm.
graze them? That's fine.
Mm-mm. No, I don't. I was thinking
Anyway,
that
16
circular
lines.
griffin.
That's a good amount of damage.
Spherical griffin.
And the wraith is clearly reacting to the
Just
being
a
wreathed in
ball of
radiant
feathers.
energy. It's not happy. It screeches out in that undead, chilling voice.
And the worst part is that I don't have any more movement, so I'm going to also cast Spiritual Weapon at the first level. That's not a spell that exists. Let me try that again. Spiritual Weapon at the second level.
Okay, please keep in. You can drag it to the map.
It's a natural 20 to hit.
Yes, that would hit.
What are you telling me to keep in mind?
Please keep in. Please account for the spell usage because you
Oh,
have
thank you.
X amount of slots, and it appears like a long rest is a bit, or even a short rest might be a bit far away right now.
I've got some good slots remaining. I'm okay. Against this one. It's a natural 20 to hit, which is the first natural 20 on an attack roll that I've rolled in, I think, I don't know, maybe 20 sessions or so. On a melee attack, I mean.
All right, so that is 16 more points of force damage.
Yes.
I do need to take a look at this long list of things. Okay, it looks good. Force damage seems to have full effect.
Wow, that's lucky. That seems weird. Maybe I just bonked it in the skull.
It's ghost skull.
Yes. And then I'm done with my turn.
Okay,
After that.
so we're going to go to this that happens at the bottom of the round. Let me pop these over to the right layer.
Feel free to just not do that.
Can you keep those on the layer they're on right now?
I can,
The ether
but
GM layer.
I'm not going to. Let me, wait, is it? Okay, you should see it on the turn order now.
Negative.
Correct. No, I see him.
I'm going to have to move it correctly. It was down at the, I guess these got added after.
That's not a good thing, kids.
We've seen this.
And coming
Icon
through the
before.
doorway
Glad I'm here.
Oh wait, that was the thing that Aurelia breathed in and then it made you go crazy.
You'll have to be more specific.
Yeah.
What?
The silver spray paint.
Witness me!
Witness me.
Okay, and so this one will make an attack against the griffin.
Thank you,
Go,
Griffin.
go, Griffin.
I'm sorry
Go,
about
go,
your child's
Griffin.
birthday party.
And this is what's going to be called, instead of what the, it's exactly the same. It's life drain. Does a 14 hit the griffin?
Yes. 14 hits the griffin.
Then it's 8 points of necrotic damage, as this is a much lesser version of the wraiths coming in at a lower initiative. But I do need the Constitution saving throw after the damage is applied.
Constitution save. Okay.
And I don't
Wait,
see
no,
a
wait, sorry,
life bar on
this
the
is the wrong
Griffin.
one. This is the wrong one. This is me. This is Griffin. There's not a life bar. That's something you could do, I guess. It's at 11 HP currently.
Okay.
After damage is applied.
So its maximum hit points go into the
It's
reduced
-8.
by 8.
I can't do anything about that. I can't
Put
change
that-
it.
Put that in the green circle on the token,
Sure.
and that way we know what is the normal max.
No max is 59, so
So now
51.
it's 51 now. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And unfortunately, it's not just one specter. Quite a few start coming through. And that one will make another attack against the large thing in the way. Eight more points of
This is
damage.
scary.
Another DC 10 saving throw.
Okay. Success on that.
Excellent.
Griffin is still standing.
Well, it's better than it's ever been. Looking like a true
Well.
survivor. And another specter comes waltzing
Kiddos.
up
Remember,
Great.
and through.
I'm gonna
These
be
are-
honest.
These are low CR,
That's
so
true.
you can be honest as much as you'd like. But I
Yeah.
do know that when it's your turn, I know what's going to happen. And it'll be
This Griffin is just trying to live its life.
It's not being allowed to live.
Oh, it's
its
about the
life
griffin, is
because
it?
its owner placed the Griffin in the doorway.
The Griffin placed itself in a position it could fit. Everybody else just hid behind the Griffin.
This
feel
this
like-
room is the most open room.
They should
I'm
be
not behind the
It
punished.
could
Griffin
be
anymore.
laying around on different sarcophaguses. It's fine.
I'm
Anyway, this appears to be a life drain attack against the Griffin. Yeah, we'll go with that. And it's
Cadaverous is going to shout out, "No, not my darling."
okay. You have no reactions. You can't.
I've had my turn since, so I can.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, you have. You have. So you're going to use
Cutting words.
these
1d8.
account for the
I
usage.
will account.
It misses because we know it's
No.
at an AC 14.
Fucking bullshit. My darling Griffin.
Wait, what's the AC on the Griffin?
12.
Oh, I thought it was 14.
Nope, it's 12.
now we
We'll
know.
account for the usage, but the Griffin does
I
take
don't so.
13.
Griffin has
Pop.
poofed.
Okay,
No!
so
Very
1,
well,
2, 3,
Griffin.
4, 5, 6. Okay, so additional movements from things that have a little bit of additional movement.
Only I could.
They move toward the closest creatures that are living.
Don't like
They
that.
have no additional attacks this round. That is their turn. Specters are done at the top of the second round. Gislin.
Bonus action. Hunter's mark. This one, the one to the left of. I don't know if I can go. To the left of Cadaverous.
To the left of Cadaverous. I'm going to put the trophy of fun there. Bloop.
All right, and I will sharpshooter longbow that one. Is this at advantage?
Absolutely, as these
Dark vision.
specters are dark vision-esque. So far, everything here has been. Oh. Oh
I guess
my.
that doesn't hit.
It does not somehow. The specters have a bit of dexterity and incorporeality that it works with.
Same
Incorporeality?
thing.
Incorporeality!
That's
That's
much
not a word.
better.
But I'm going to make it one day.
Um, so that's what, 21, 28 damage.
And that one will pop.
All right. And I'm going to take a step or two to here. And my turn.
Jesse.
All right. Oh, I can do things now. I'm going to bonus action rage.
Okay, please account for the uses of rage.
Yes.
As those don't come back unless you get a good little bit of...
And I'm going to attack this one right in front of me, recklessly. $24.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's awful. 9.
9 points of magical axe damage does hurt it, but
And-
9 points does not finish it.
I will do my second attack the same. Only 16.
16 does hit. It does hit.
That's a little better. 17.
That will be enough to pop that one.
Yay!
Good, like a grape.
That means I cannot do anything because I've already bonus actioned.
Okay.
So I will stay.
Cadaverous.
Asterus will be using.
Beth.
Shut up, Timur.
Uh,
You will be killed.
I can...
Asterus will be using dissonant whispers on this specter here.
You sure it's not like Fearless Whispers?
Actually, change of plan. Cadaverous will not be doing that. Cadaverous instead will be casting Bane
Ah, good choice.
On the party because of their
on
comments.
the party because
They didn't properly respect the griffin.
exactly now he's dead.
Hey, I said thank you like 4 times to the griffin.
So Bane on
Well,
the
I
3
said
things
you belong
available.
to the party.
Gonna need some charisma saving throws. DC is 17.
Yes.
Charisma saving throws. Let's see.
How charismatic
We'll
are
start
the ghosts?
with the ghost, the specter.
I would be a really charismatic ghost.
Yes, you would be.
Just saying.
See you
But please
later.
don't become a ghost.
Is Bane. We'll give it the unhappy mask face.
Understood.
Then the wraiths will both have. We'll go left and then
These
right.
are charisma saving throws.
Of course.
Oh,
Charisma
oh, these
saving
are-
throws.
Charisma saving
Yeah, charisma.
throws.
The charisma.
Well then,
Gonna need to start from scratch.
we're gonna start from scratch because I can't keep one that was successful and one that was a failure. So we'll just start back with the specter. I'm gonna click the charisma this time. I'm sure it won't be any different.
Oh,
Why?
I would be like a specter.
Why?
He said, hang on, I got
That's
this.
better.
Okay.
This is
Actually,
preferable. This is
It's
preferable.
actually preferable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Very much preferable.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dora.
Thank you, Dora. You've
Well
always got our
caught. Well
back.
caught. I was wisdom and
You're
charisma
drunk
are
on
next to each
power.
other, but I
Chicken and
wasn't
dumplings.
really paying attention. We're gonna give these 2 snails, shall we? Let's give these snails and Bane.
Hold on.
Bane snails.
Snails upon you and you.
Aurelia, good luck with this one. Cadaverous will turn and run.
Okay, since you stop.
Wait, did that have any mechanical, like, relevance,
No.
or are you just running away?
That was your inspired.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, I thought that was a no.
Does a 19 hit you, Cadaverous?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to be using my reaction for cutting words.
Fantastic.
No, not my old man cheeks.
No.
Not another 2. It's another 2.
Does a 17 hit cadavers?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Please apply 16 points of necrotic energy damage. As that was a very high damage roll
It was a very
from a
good
specter. As that's max damage.
Constitution
Or
saving
it's not
throw.
it's close to max.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's max damage.
It's
oh no,
not.
it isn't. I can't read. I thought it was 2d6.
And of course your hit points total needs to be adjusted on the
It's really
character
bad.
sheet.
Hey Bethany.
And that's a lot.
Don't get
That's
hit,
a lot.
Bethany.
Wait, what am I reading? What the hell?
Wait, so does it drop by 16?
It does.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh.
cow!
I don't know where Gislin is, so I have no idea if I'm revealing her or not.
Well, that looks like 6 points of movement. That looks like 7. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
20, 25,
I was
30.
just double timing it.
Done?
Yep.
Whoa!
Fantastic. Cadavers, you've baned the wraiths.
I have.
The wraiths are intelligent enough to know that is not okay. Walking through Jesse's square, moving to here,
Stop. Stay where
and
you are.
moving to there will provoke from both Jesse and Aurelia if they so choose.
Yay!
Do you choose?
I do in fact choose.
Wouldn't be recklessly. though.
Save the old man cheeks.
Ooh, I hit.
They're endangered.
Ooh, I'm mad.
Mm.
19.
Mm-hmm.
All of that is damage.
12 points bludgeoning damage.
So,
Hazel just hit something somewhere.
Sorry, it's because
19
I keep
and
clicking
12.
on the wrong window to
You're good.
roll damage.
No worries.
Counts for me.
it will continue. Moving to here and to here. Cadaverous. The Wraith with Bane, which is what, a D4?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll just do this.
Oh no. Here we go.
Uh,
You've already used your reaction.
Can I give my DM inspiration?
Let's go.
Oh, did it miss?
See you later.
Okay.
Hold on to that.
So a 14 misses?
I actually have an inspiration as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay.
that was good. Okay.
Why don't they like you?
Because they don't want to be Bane.
Because they
He's
baned
older
him.
than him.
I'm old and handsome.
Here comes
Anyway,
my attack.
do you have another attack of opportunity?
I assumed if it went past me, I could hit it.
That's where you're wrong.
That's not the way that works. What?
Nope.
Okay.
Strange
You-
that those rules have changed so often over the years we've been playing. So weird.
It's not often that two enemies fly past me at the same time.
Yeah, or actually between your square.
I
But
feel
here
like if
is
Jessie wants it bad enough, she should be allowed to hit things more than once
I'm mad
per,
enough, right?
per reaction.
and it will miss you, Cadaverous.
That's good.
Just a bad basic roll.
It's
But they
to
do
get
appear
us
to
a
be
ring.
hounding you. Aurelia.
Okay, Cadaverous.
Help me!
10, 15.
I'm the linchpin of the party.
Don't give yourself that much credit.
That griffin sucked away a lot of angry damage from the party.
It did. Quarterstaff. 22.
22 will hit.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11.
Magical.
I have accounted for all of it.
Second. 26.
Hitting it.
13.
pops it.
Bonus action, flurry of blows with my ghost punching fists. Unarmed strike at advantage. 23.
You're not next to anything.
8.
You're just
Oh.
flapping at nothing.
I didn't
You
realize.
gotta do it.
I didn't realize that
Punch
it
in the
was
air.
dead.
She turned on her own shadow and
I
just started
still-
swinging.
I still have. I was looking at the wrong screen. Am I allowed to move up and?
Yes,
direct them
go right
attack?
ahead. Yes.
Although I don't. It's not going to be at
Voice in the sky
advantage
laughs at you.
because I
It will
can't
not be
get
an
an
advantage. So we will do all new rolls because that's funny.
Okay.
Oh,
Everyone's just pointing
Rats.
hopefully at the wraith. This one.
this one.
Look, I'm allowing for the attacks. It's fine.
23.
Get off to me.
It's the exact same roll. Less damage. 1. Here's the second one.
Oh, what have I just done? No, roll 20, be okay. Roll 20, be okay.
You just knock Asterus the fuck out.
No.
That's a 1.
Instituting my brand new way of doing fumbles, we're going to once again have you doing another attack roll against
Okay.
Cadaverous'
You see
armor
your
class.
fist swinging towards him. You decide to just go for it.
21 will definitely strike Cadaverous. You may
I
roll
should've
the damage
bait
on
you.
that.
That's so much damage.
Aurelia, do it now. Do it now.
I'm in great agony. Hold on.
Sorry
let-
about your hip.
let's check. What is their max roll? 48, A16. 24, 32. Okay.
I don't know what those numbers. You just
I'm
70,
adding,
11.
I'm adding up the
One.
I'm adding up the max roll of the wraith to see if I'm now in downable range.
Well, Aurelia, slashing out and lashing out with your staff. You've killed one. Move forward. Do a nice little kick, and then your second kick. Nice Cadaverous' face in the way.
I think Cadaverous got in the way of my foot.
Nobody believes that.
TOA.
Nobody believes you.
I am going to be. Shoot. Okay, I gotta get closer for that. I'm going to move up my spiritual weapon and swing it again at this specter. Unless my lag has left him here when he's not actually there.
That specter is next to your spiritual weapon now.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, wait. Is anyone
natural
near the...
one.
There's
No,
nobody
no one is
freaking-
near.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 1, 2,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
4, 5, and then I'm going to Secret Flame. This guy again, or I'm doing Sacred Flame again, against the one near Cadaverous. If I could get a little closer.
15 points of damage is applied.
Okay. Dang. Then I should save my spell slots. So I'm going to
Healing
be
is not necessary on anyone but me.
Untrue.
I would like
this
to...
isn't true.
I would like to second that. Healing is unnecessary.
Okay.
It's just unnecessary, people. You
I
shouldn't
will-
be using it.
Cadaverous
Or
is down
design.
10 points of healing.
TOA, are we...
I'm not sure now that I've heard this peer pressure. I'm
Okay,
not sure. if I should
you've
realize this
had
to me or
you've
not.
had 5 out of 6 squares of movement. You've used your bonus and your standard.
Oh, I have used my standard, haven't I? Then I'm done. Yeah.
You could either move one more square or not.
That's
did.
really
I
it.
just
yeah.
I just did.
The Spectre's turn. The Spectre looks at the weapon and realizes it's not alive, so it doesn't hate it as much. And it will move and attack Jesse. Jesse, you've been recklessly attacking a lot.
I sure have, because that's what I do.
It's what you do. So the Spectre will enjoy. Advantage. Rolling terribly. I
Nope.
believe those are misses. Oh, good.
That's so good to hear.
That is good to hear because 11 points, even raging at such a low hit point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gislin at the top of the third round as things have, as you watch the whole crowd follow the torch. Oh, well, they'll just start following it over there.
Forgot the Cadaverous is always carrying a torch.
Bonus action. Hunter's mark the one next to Cadaverous.
I mean, imagine standing in the darkness with your bow out. Like, I'm going to kill this one. Oh, they're moving that way. They're all lit up nicely.
I think I've seen Cadaverous use the bow a total of maybe 7 times through this whole campaign.
Davros has really good accuracy with the bow. He hit really well.
Cataracts make me see strangely.
So that's 32 on the first one to it.
And it will be destroyed.
All right, so I'll turn my attention to the other thing.
Pop.
I'll do.
I can't imagine it's going to make it.
Well, I don't have anything to add to this one, so it's only 21.
Holy cow, it's alive. It's alive! And tradition is upheld. Bravo, everybody. I didn't think we'd get there.
All right, Jesse, I'll clean up.
Jesse's turn.
Okay. Recklessly attacking the Spectre.
Bloop.
25.
That is the end of the specters if it was at 1.
Yay.
And we drop out of the rounds.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Cadaverous. Don't object to this because I've already made up my mind. I'm going to be death warding you.
Don't object to this because I've decided.
And he will walk a little closer and you feel hand on your shoulder and
Just let
you
this
are
happen.
bolstered. For the first time you would die. You remain at 1 hit point. And if there's
Davros is shocked by the sudden spellcasting and clutches his chest. Ah! My heart!
and it is wasted immediately. On a heart attack.
Let me die!
So mechanically, we're going to have TOA link the spell so we all know
Thank
what's
you.
happened. We're going to have TOA make sure that the spell is accounted for because
Yes.
your dwindling spell slots might become an issue.
I have several still.
Well,
I
it would
haven't-
be
I
good to
haven't even-
know.
Dipped into my. This is my first 4th level that I've cast.
Okay.
So I'm
I'm
feeling
not saying
okay.
you don't have more spells. What I'm saying is it's a resource that may become an issue.
okay. You've never said that to me before, so I'm really nervous now.
Ah. And just the quiet of the party's breath, mainly Tio's, in the room can be heard.
Tio, I feel I can do it. I can do anything now.
Don't do
Once.
anything. Just do
Once.
what you normally do.
Just once.
Bad
You are
enough.
still quite old.
I could leap from
Um,
a cliff.
Don't-
Jesse, I can heal you now, or I can heal you later.
I'd like to sleep or like rest or like regain my raging rage.
Okay. Well, let's try that.
Does that take a little time, Jesse, or a long time?
I'd like a long time.
Will you settle
Not
for
that
a
I
little
like
time?
sleeping in hell, but we're not all fiery yet.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think we're going to be getting a long sleep.
Why not?
Well, because we tried to take a short break.
Because I believe that the big man below is sending these creatures at us to whittle us down so he stands a better chance. And if I was whittling somebody down, I wouldn't let them sleep.
That miraculously cures all wounds.
Well,
You know what?
If
I
you
just
don't think
needed
we
a
can
good
sleep-
night's sleep.
It's like, wow, your legs were torn off, but there they
What
are.
did you,
There
what did you say,
you go.
Jesse?
Lost 100 hit points of internal organs. Oh, no, I'm good.
What were you saying?
And I got half of my hit dice back, too.
This fucking god just won't stop talking in my ear. Jesse, what were you saying?
What?
If we can't sleep, then I'd like some of that magical energy you give me that makes me feel better. It's like
Geo.
I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping.
Can we get a
Red Bull.
magical juice check? How many magical juices are left?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you
I
have
don't
a level?
know. It's that like weird energy.
Do you have a level
you put
1
in my
Capri
body.
Sun left? Perhaps a level 4 Capri Sun.
I have divine magic from my god.
I'd
that
also
I can
like a
give
Capri
you.
Sun if that's the thing.
I
How
don't
many
know
of
what that is, but I will try to provide you some water and maybe
Fantasy
How many-
Gatorade.
prestidigitation it to make it taste better.
How many individual magic-y things do you have left?
I think I've got it in me for 2 small magics,
Just use the numbers. I don't.
1 larger magic, 2 big magics,
What is big?
2 really big magics, and then 2 more biggest magic. That's what I've got. Speaking in layman's terms.
Right,
These are
well,
cadaverous terms.
Maybe we should
Well-
take an hour to recuperate and then see where we're at.
let's take an hour of recuperation time.
If you think we can do that, but if something else appears, I'm gonna need some of that juice.
Okay. Thank you for saying
Magic
it
God Capri
clearly.
Sun.
Sometimes when you're yelling, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if you're in great pain or if you're in the throes of some kind of
Go on.
horrible pleasure or something. So
That is a great way to describe it. I like
just
the words
say
you just
say it
used.
clearly like that. Anytime you need me to dose you up.
I will
don't like
give
that.
Jesse
Power
8
up.
good berries.
What does that leave you with there, Gizem? Out of
2 good berries.
curiosity?
Oh, 8. I'll start eating good berries. And I'm gonna back away from the door a bit.
Because 8 good berries is technically 16 hit points of damage on Jesse.
I don't like being all close to you guys. I'm gonna stay on the other side
No,
of this.
no.
I'm not
Okay.
carrying a lot. I still can't see you, Gislin, but thanks for the berries.
I've been throwing them across the room.
You know how sometimes
Okay.
berries just appear out of the darkness?
But it's technically a ranged attack, so I have like plus 19 to hit you. Yep.
I could perhaps share a few words, make this rest a little better. Otherwise, I'll sit here with my torch.
I want some words.
Inspire us, Cadaver.
Ostrich, marshmallow,
Killed Maglin.
platypus, goo snake.
Goose snake.
The last one hurt
Stop.
a little bit.
This will be Cadaver's Song of Rest. It will last 1 hour.
Is he singing it?
No,
Over
Cadaver,
1 hour?
Cadaverous,
It's-
I'm not
it's
convinced
slam
the platypus
poetry.
is a real animal.
I'm not convinced you're a real animal. Just a figment of my
Person.
aging mind.
That explains why I gave you a black eye earlier.
You're just the way I keep myself company on my deathbed.
We're trying to
Lord.
rest, everyone. We're trying to rest.
I
So
am resting. Mocking cadavers
Now,
makes
this-
me feel better.
it's nap
One
time.
day-
It's
This
nap
banter
time.
is stopping at short rest. You're like, "Arr."
One day I will wake up surrounded by nuns. I will drift into death.
That's a
Are
weird
the
way
nuns
to
directly
want to go.
related to that?
That's a weird way to die.
Part of the fantasy.
I have so many questions, but I'm not gonna ask any of them.
Is that
Does
what
any
you- is that
spell
what you
effects disappear after 10 minutes? For example,
Bane.
Bane is gone.
Rage.
Rage is well gone in less than a minute. I don't even know how long spiritual weapon lasts.
A minute, probably.
Likely. But then sometimes it's like, oh, here's one for an hour for no reason. I'm like, oh. So I can't remember all the things. But I'll let Tio let me know.
Am I able to eat all 8 good berries?
Yes. It's not difficult for Jesse to consume food.
All right, good.
He might be the front runner in the party for food consumption.
Might be.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
It'd be really funny if you've been talking about it like you eat a lot, but you really only eat like nibbles just really aggressively.
You're eating one good berry for like an hour.
And you're like,
That's
I like
super
to skin it
painful.
as I eat it. Like, oh, gosh.
Yes, I eat the skin and then I drink the juice and then I don't know what else is left after that point.
and then I rehydrate it and then I do it all again.
Eh,
Like, with eight good berries, I can make a
You
fruit
said my
roll-up.
name at some point, Timur, for him doing something that I'm just standing there keeping watch. So,
Yeah, I'm asking for the duration of spiritual weapon.
oh, it's just 1 minute. It's up.
Okay, please delete that icon. Is everyone happy with your current positions?
Do I know roughly where Gislin disappeared to last?
No,
Because I
not
can't
even
remember.
remotely.
Okay.
Because Gislin has disappeared into the darkness and is
Tio
invisible to the
will
party.
stand here.
I am here.
He crosses his arms. Looks a little tougher than his 8 strength might belie.
10 minutes have gone by. And then 20 minutes have gone by. At which point I would like everyone to roll me their insight.
I have a really high passive insight. Does that count?
You're not musing over nothing and then just get it.
Okay.
21.
Oh, I don't have advantage.
27. That's insane.
Okay. Aurelia, a familiar foreboding overcomes you. Anyway, for the first time, you also feel this just oppressive feeling of being watched with what the Japanese might call murderous intention. In certain cartoons that I watch, I can feel your murderous intent. So some presence of evil is looming over this area.
Is it
And
begin, or is it like there and I'm like tuning into
no,
it?
it starts to become as if it were always there, but super out of focus. And then
Okay,
it just
so it, like,
slowly
hones in.
becomes crystal clear that something terrible has either occurred or is about to.
Aurelia lies flat on her back and just like stares up at the ceiling and says, "This isn't going to work."
Are you feeling that feeling again? Because I'm feeling it too.
Yes.
Does it
The
feel
thing is
worse than
walking
before?
over my proverbial grave, and I think it's going to lead to my actual grave. So probably just pump us full of healing, and we've got to keep going.
Got any of that crack to you?
I have I need your advice on how to distribute it because I want to heal all of you, of course, immediately to full health.
Over the next minute, as you continue to try to discuss your healing options and whatnot, the feeling's getting stronger and stronger.
Okay.
Well, I will see to myself. You see to Jesse.
All right, Jesse. I'm giving you a 3rd level spell.
Cadaverous is gonna pump him.
Does
Pump
it
himself
taste like
full of a
fruit
healing
punch?
word.
Think about it really hard, and maybe it will a little bit.
All
Tastes
right,
like 21
thank you.
hit points.
For Jesse and then Aurelia, I'm going to give you a. This is my last 2nd level. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
Do you need more?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'm not. I still have 41 out of 63. 15. Delicious.
All right. Anyone else feeling?
Okay. Chrome has this thing where you can open up all the tabs you've closed, and thank God.
Did you just quit out of Chrome?
I quit all of my D&D Beyond stuff just now.
Oh,
It's like, I'm just gonna close these. So I have two different instances open, but this instance had 8 tabs, and I'm just like, close all that. I don't need that, but I do.
And you didn't need it. That's really.
I do. It's
Restore
right here.
close tabs is really nice.
About 5 minutes of this foreboding, it seems to have evened out.
Okay.
But there's just this presence, as if something were next to you, and I mean physically. That's the feeling you get. You know those times when you wake up in the middle of the morning or afternoon, depending on when you sleep, or normal people that
It's
sleep during the
scarier for
night.
normal people.
And it's not that bad in the afternoon. Like, is someone here? Oh, no one's here. I can see clearly. But when you wake up and maybe there's just a light in another room or something, and it's really, really dark with that just strange shadow, you're like, is something right next to my bed? Or That's this weird, something's around. That's the feeling.
With my passive wisdom insight, can I tell which direction it's standing?
Yes.
That's the way insight works.
Around.
I'm in a terrible tunnel of horrible apprehension.
It's strange. It's just like out of your view. Every time you turn your head, you're like, it's right here. No, it's over. There's
His ears are just swiveling around. Like a dog. Yeah. Jesse, do you need more healing?
I'm like at half. I don't know exactly what's coming.
Me neither. I can do what I did for cadavers on someone else as well, but that is a high level spell.
I can potentially heal a little bit.
If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you shouldn't do it.
I'm just reading the stream chat.
How many
It's so good.
points of life goo are you missing?
Half.
Life goo. Is that
Davos,
like
can't
a
you just call
snake
it
goo?
like essence something
Literally anything more elegant.
anything other than
Life goo.
you? What,
I
yes.
like life goo.
What was
It's
it again?
like-
Well,
What's your
I
HP?
suppose it is your life goo.
61 out of 105.
We'll call it Jesse Pulp.
Cadaverous will give you a level 2. This feels troll. Cadaverous will give you a level 2 healing word. That's all he can do for you.
Cadaver's just danced around on my screen just now.
He did. He's hopping back and forth.
Yeah,
Again to help yourself to 8 points of healing.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Hey,
gosh, that's
the one
awful.
die was a 2. The other one was a 1.
Gosh, that sucks.
And then your additional die was also a 1. Oh, I didn't read that at all. One die was a 2.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
feel
it, just a
bad
2.
about this.
How should we prepare? Do you think we should hold the door?
Well,
Or
no,
do you
'cause they
think
can
we
walk
should
through the door?
In.
They can walk. I think we need to push
Hodor.
forward.
Hodor.
I think we need to push forward.
It's really narrow in there. Have you been in there?
Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that we can either stay here and make no progress and be continually picked at by ghosts.
But
Or we
I'm
can
just
keep
thinking
going.
about, how we fight and stuff. And I don't know if we're going to be able to fight in there.
What do you mean, Jesse?
Like, me and Aurelia are all up in their faces, you know what I mean? And you shoot arrows, you know what I mean?
I'm aware of this so far, yes. Thank you.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's
You
just
shoot
real
arrows, right?
tight.
I think I'm
Yeah.
following.
It's just real tight,
It is.
So I don't think unless I stand like a man and Aurelia runs through my legs that she can get to.
What?
Like a really tiny bowl.
I mean,
If
Those old timey
can-
Western cartoons where they have the U stance.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how gender came into this.
because that's just how my brothers do.
Okay.
But
They're
I
animated
kinda,
cow people.
they're real animated. But I kind of like, don't sit still. And
I know this about you, yes.
stuff.
As this
I've
conversation
lost track
wears
of this
on,
conversation.
another few minutes have passed.
Is there a strategy in there?
Listen, as you approach the door, you can't help but feel a little colder in this area.
If it goes to hell, literally, do we get out or do we just?
don't think we
Stay.
can get out.
I think we live in
Can I see through the door, or has it been closed?
The door has
Closed, I
stayed
think.
closed since the first time you've withdrawn into this.
Do I hear anything, sense anything?
Active perception, please. 30. And what you do feel that you hear are the soft moans of the ghost-like creatures on the other side. They appear to be very close to the door.
Everybody go to the back of the room.
Which
Back
back?
of the room.
This back or that back?
The very
I-
back.
Point to the back.
Do you think behind the
no one
overs?
can see you.
Behind the
Well, no, they
overs?
could. I was within Cadaver's light.
Oh, can I play with these things? I forgot they were here.
No,
Oh,
no. Jesse,
stop playing with the
focus.
bodies, Jesse.
Oh,
I'm standing on a corpse.
Get off the
I wanna-
corpse.
I want to
It's,
stand on
I'll
this.
it's difficult terrain to you.
Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm in the spleen. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's so many fluids.
I mean, go to the back of the room.
The very
Then-
back with the stairs.
We can cut them down as they come in, so that you're not all getting
Oh, I can't see anyone now.
hit by things.
Well, you can cut them down. I can't fucking see shit.
Well,
I just have a torch. I can
Oh,
only
I
see
need-
Jesse.
I need the torch.
You're holding a two-handed weapon. How are you going to
I
take me?
will cast
No,
light
I
on
need
one
you
of
to
these
hold
zombie
it, and I need you to
bodies.
stand in my, in
Could you
my-
please ping
in
the
my
zombie
area.
body?
I'm
I'm
going.
holding the torch. Why don't you stand in my area?
Is this not in the back of the room?
Let me hang on. Let
It's
me
just the back of the
calculate distance real quick. Okay,
I
light
mean, were y'all
is
picking
20
up my
feet. We're good.
strategy here yet?
I'm picking it up because then I'm already on the stairs. Okay, yes, I cast light on this zombie.
Got it.
And that shouldn't affect Gislin.
You
But will
don't
let
know where
anyone else
Gislin
see?
is. Just be aware that
It's
although-
small enough of a radius for her to be able to maneuver around it. I hope.
Where is it precisely?
it is now on the map. You should see it as a light source.
I don't because I see everything.
Ah, well, let's take a look
It's like
at it.
somewhere out here.
No, it should be.
It is
20
this
feet.
one. And so what happens is, Jesse's a great example of what can now see. Jesse has a torch in Cadaver's hand on one side, and the zombie emits 20 feet
That's
of bright light and
radius
20
is like-
feet of dim light, just like any other light object would. And so, yeah. So that's
Because then if that
that.
bothers you, I can dispel it whenever you need
It's
to. Just
fine.
say the word.
This banter and the casting of the spell and the movement. Stop moving, Jesse, please. We are now in initiatives, as my timer has gone off.
You're talking.
That's the Holly
That's
reminder.
my job.
Token.
Thank you.
No, I forgot. I selected it on the wrong screen.
I'm gonna use my. Should I do that?
We're all like,
Why is
the
it
initiative?
endless wraiths and specters?
Oh gosh, it's because we're gonna.
Did the specter not get? Ah, that's annoying.
Ah.
Meh, Shay, meh. How did Gislin even get a 7? Is that possible?
I rolled a 1,
Oh no. Oh
which
no.
comes out as a 7.
Okay, so what we have is Jesse. As soon as the lights cast, you start moving over toward the large creature that is now glowing, and well, the scream and screech of undead, familiar to you because of last battle, which happened about 28, 29 minutes ago, not quite halfway through your short rest, has interrupted everything. Jesse, you know they're coming through the door right now.
All right. I
Mhm.
will hold my action for enemies of flesh or wisp. to
Flesh
come in my
or
lane.
wisp. Enemies of flesh or wisp. I think I nudged one accidentally. All right, let's put this back here. There we go. Aurelia. Oh, I dropped my bread.
Oh,
Oh, that's sad.
I might need a
sad
break.
story.
I need a break. I dropped my bread.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh gosh.
Yes, I'm on the ground. Oh, 5-minute rule. Hold on.
5-minute break for you to get the bread off the ground.
No, I do have to get the bread off the ground because my cat will like lick it, and then I won't know.
She's just like, this is poison.
Like, this is not something I want to eat, but I want to ruin it for you. All right, Jesse, did you have anything particular you would like to do?
Yes, I'm holding my action.
Holding your action. What is the trigger and what is the action? I'm
If
sorry, the bread distracted. me. I got
Flesh or wisp comes in melange.
And any flesh or wispy things. You
Why,
got
why,
it.
why do you always like make it so hyper specific in the least like if any
Because-
orange flavored goo makes its way within the range of my axe, I
'Cause
would
my
like to
name is
start a
Holly.
scuffle.
My name is Holly, and this is how I do.
If any French speaking
Especially French
zombie
speaking.
librarians makes their way within my general
Yes,
area.
get that book the hell out of here.
French zombies.
Hey, that's not Holly
Brains.
talking.
We
That's
are in
Jesse
French
talking.
hell.
Okay, so sacre bleu. Aurelia, go ahead.
Okay. I am going to hold my action to do a radiant sunbolt at any ghosty creature that comes within range. Which
Cadaverous
in this
is
case
right
is
there.
30 feet. Cadaverous, despite my best efforts, is not dead.
He's more
yet.
zombie-like. I get it.
Aurelia, stay on the other side of this coffin. My protection.
Stop
Okay.
punching me.
I won't.
I won't.
um,
Stay over there. I
but
won't.
that's it.
Davros.
Darius is going to silent. God, there's so much fluid. Why is it all spleen?
Cadaverous
know.
burst it.
I stepped in it. It was me, Relia. Blame me. Cadaverous has been through enough.
Tio, if anything comes, you step forward and fight it. I'll go back here.
Go that
Me?
way. I'll go home.
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
I will. I will do it for you.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
wouldn't do it for you.
I know.
That's
Cadaverous is fully healed. Minus, of course.
Cadaverous is full HP, just to be clear. Admittedly, that was a lot easier.
It was.
Cadaverous
what
will
they're doing.
ready up a vicious mockery on any enemy that makes its way into view and range.
Aurelia is in both.
No.
And
No.
has punched you recently.
My daughter.
Cadaverous charges up his vicious mockery.
His
Oh, you fucking bitch!
don't you mean? He pokes the hole in his proverbial magic Capri Sun. for the-
TOA. At initiative 10, none of the bad guys have gotten to go this turn, so
I am holding a sacred flame for the first evil one that I see within range.
no, distance all the way. You're fine. And then the wraith's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that's specter movement. Hold on. Is it the same? No, it's worse. 6. Oh, by the way,
Range.
Gislin, that technically provoked.
Nope.
6.
Got other plans for
He's
my
in range
reaction.
of
1,
me.
2,
I'm
3,
in.
4, 5, 6.
He's in range.
You may trigger it if it's within range.
It isn't within range.
Oh, Dora, we're on the wrong thingy.
We're on the wrong. Oh, we are on
We're
the wrong.
on the
thank you.
wrong
14
thingy.
damage
nobody gets to
after
see.
a failed save of 17 dex.
Well, let's see if that's true. Because sometimes it's not, but often it is. Sorry.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
It is
Cadaverous.
also, it's also in range of me.
8. Oh, yeah, you may take a shot.
I will.
Really? Go ahead.
25.
That hits.
9.
Very good. Cadaverous, is this within range?
It is within range.
If you can see it, it's coming.
Oh, can Kendever see it?
Okay.
Just about.
Yeah, it's in the dim light because of
The
does it have-
glowing, bloated body next to us.
it doesn't turn kind of dim in the dim light because you're fine. It has no mechanic to keep it invisible or anything.
Cadaver's a god. Even reanimated ghosts can fall. Even the dead can die again.
That was good.
It goes, huh?
He's viciously mocked.
Yes, please link it and I'll roll.
You were just talking to.
That was like pensively mocking him.
It was. See?
Ooh,
7.
That's good.
monster roll.
That's
Monster did roll.
All right.
He's over here with their 30s and 40s, and we're like,
You didn't like that.
ah!
Okay, so counting again. 1, 2, 3,
Shoot.
4, 5, 6,
Shoot.
7. It's moved 8. So that's 40, 45, 50, 55, and then gets to move and attack as it has a fly speed of 60.
Good God.
Oh,
So
yes.
it can.
It's
so
not
it can move and then
Aurelia
fly?
fast. It gets to move. The beautiful thing about its movement is there's no terrain it can't just go through. It has to be a physical, complete barrier for it not to be able to reach it. So any crack, any kind of person or thing, it just moves through that space. Here's the attack, though, my young monk.
Okay.
Here it is.
I'm listening, but Maria is making noises, and I think she just knocked something over.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Is she
what we'll
making
do is
Oh,
a
no.
smashing noise
Just a second. Hold on. I'll account for the damage.
you just ask Maria what
in
happened.
the house.
Maria!
Come on.
Speaking of evil devil cats,
Where is
I
yours?
dropped bread and there's been no sign of my cat. So it's either moved on from this great mortal coil or it's probably just sleeping.
Portia.
Okay.
Summon the creature.
Got
You
some
haven't been
bread for
stabbed
you.
yet this session.
Anyway,
This is quite
the life
bad.
drain is 24. The damage is 18 without the saving throw.
All right. So I have
And then-
I have accounted for the 18. I am making the saving.
Can I give my DM inspiration to another person?
Of
Can we
course,
do
you can
that?
give
No.
DM inspirations.
I
another
will
person.
give it to
Aw.
Aurelia.
Okay, I
No
will
problem.
expend that and roll this with advantage.
Whatever salutes Aurelia into the grave. Thank God for
Thank
advantage.
you.
Whew. Ugh.
16.
And a selfless change of heart. Gislin is like, no, I don't want to see you get hurt, even though privately maybe. That worked out beautifully. Well done. So the damage still doesn't
The
tickle.
damage has been applied.
There's a lot of damage coming from the touch of a wraith. It only gets the one attack. It's 1 point of failure. And the DC is not the hardest, even though maybe for this party.
We're not the most
But that's that
constitutional.
wraith's turn. And much like last time, there's more than one.
Mm.
Jesse, you trigger as it comes flying into view.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Boom!
Oh!
It's a shame you can't bonus action on not your turn because you get an immediate another
It is
attack.
still good. Oh, that damage. Ugh.
I do get
Oh, and you're not raging yet.
does
because you wouldn't-
my
Your brutal
whatever that
critical.
thing, yeah,
Brutal critical. Yes, that applies.
Okay. I can't remember what it is. Hold on.
It's an extra.
You roll an
D12,
extra
right?
weapon dice, so
Is
it's
that what it
D12.
is? Just
Yes.
Ugh.
So gross.
So
And he rolls
15
50.
points of damage with your magical axe.
So bad.
Hits no problem at all. The wraith will now get its attack. It's going to use its only attack called Life Drain.
No!
It life drains itself. It's the only way.
Yes.
Yes, it can. Yes, it
Immune
can.
to necrotic, probably.
It just
Oh.
barfs.
It's true. Wait, what if it gives life back?
Oh, perfect.
We grow Jesse stronger.
Jesse,
More HP, please.
you have a conjoined twin suddenly on your. What's
I
that?
take it back. I take it back. I don't want to be here for the role play.
And then finally, the third wraith. As there were 3 last time, there appears to be once again.
On the
3,
third day of combat, the third wraith came to me.
6,
Careful what
Minus
you wish
28
for.
hit points.
My body.
11. 12. This one will then double move to the light.
Oh, there's
I
Much
really
room up
hate
there for
wraiths.
Come to me! Come to me! Tio is gonna do his best in that space to draw the attention towards him.
It definitely turns its head towards you and remains in the square next to you as well as next to Cadaverous, as that is beneficial to the wraith, or at least in the wraith's mind it is. Down at the bottom of the round, which is an odd place to say this, but Gislin!
Bonus action hunters mark the one by Tio and Cadaverous.
Is that within range? It's got to be
It's
60,
nine-
right?
it's
Oh,
90, I
90.
think.
It's 90.
I can double check.
No worries, no worries. I think I
I'm
remember
pretty sure
that
it's
now.
90.
We're going to give it the meteor of marking.
Yeah, it is.
Good call.
This hunter's mark is really, it's the MVP right now. It's still going. All right, so
It has been 29 minutes since the last battle, and that was only like
it
10
lasts for an
minutes into
hour.
the one,
Yeah.
right? So it's certainly gotten through 3 combats with 1 spell slot.
Or, ooh, that's a good one.
That is a
Hunter's
fantastic hit.
mark. That's pretty solid. 28. Same thing again.
Hold on, 28. That's it. No like sneak attacks or nothing.
No sneak attack on this one.
Okay, this is the one up at Tio, right?
Yep.
Okay, I am accounting for 28.
Same
Oop.
thing.
I'm trying to account for 28. I did account. I knew it. Oh!
This is why we didn't sneak attack on the first one. All right. Oh, I might not even need it. Maybe. So that's 26, 27, 28, and I will sneak attack on this. So another 10 and 10 consistent. So what's that? That one was
48 points of damage. Is that what I'm hearing?
26, 27, 30. Wait. 26, Hunter's Mark 1, 27, 32, 42, 52.
52. I see. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that one off the board.
All right, good. Who's the next squishiest? All right, and then my last attack will go against the one next to Aurelia. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much extras, but let's see. That's a pretty solid roll. 22 against that one.
Just 22.
Plus the Dread Ambusher, so 29 on that one.
Wow, that's it. That's all.
That's it.
Only another 30.
My turn is done.
And then the
Actually,
specters into the room.
I was gonna move a couple more. No, I'm done.
It's a double movement for that one. This specter comes launching into the room as well. This will be a double movement. And let's just measure real quick. The specters don't seem to have the same intelligence as the wraiths, so this one just goes directly toward an unmanned victim. All of the specters just used double movements this turn to position. Jesse, round 2.
Great. I will recklessly hit the wraith.
The wraith.
Don't forget about your great weapon master.
I will forget about it. 17.
Hits.
That's good though, because that wouldn't have hit if you were great weapon master.
My god. Only 8. It's gonna be a long fight.
It won't be.
Second attack, because it's not dead. Same thing. 24.
24.
Only 10.
10 more points of damage. Only better than the last time. Okay, the wraith is certainly getting hurt by your magical weapon. It's always a good feeling, even if it's wispy. It feels like you're getting that contact feeling from the axe, smashing through its torso and watching it rip away and disappearing and dissolving as it is spectral, but feels good. You're definitely hurting it, and it's screaming out in pain. Anything else, Jesse?
That's it?
No rage?
Nope.
Oh, are we out of rages?
Nope.
Okay, just wondering. Interesting. Aurelia, on the other side of the statue.
Okie dokie. I am gonna go for the wraith.
The specter nearby seemed to have come in, looked at the wraith, and got immediately behind you, as if to please the wraith.
Okay, well, there's some relationship dynamics that I don't really feel equipped to parse out there, but I am going to swing for the wraith here.
I don't really need them. You're Mike Casey, you fool. If somebody calls them,
Hold on, everyone listen in. Let's see what's...
No, it's probably a competent robot call.
I have power.
Oh, thank you.
like this.
It's a 21.
21. I'm going to have to say that's a miss because of your power abuse just now. No, that's fine.
Casey's
21 hits.
Can unmute her. Can you, Casey? We muted you.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points of magical bludgeoning damage works fine against this creature.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Here's the
Bludgeoning.
in melange. Crit.
Woo!
Where was this when Cadaverous was nearby?
True. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Wait,
Wait, no, wait. What do you mean?
Maybe.
What? 12 more. 12 more is accounted for. It's still existing. That is the noise Cadaverous makes every day. What are you doing? It's a weird noise for you.
Rubbing off on me.
I have bread. It's almost done. I didn't do the soup correctly. I had bread left over, even though I could have used it.
You didn't portion it out.
I messed up bread
just,
usage.
Just the one unarmed strike here.
Oh,
Wow.
Wait, but that means she hits the specter behind her.
Nah, that
I
works.
spin around.
No, she like elbow jabs it by mistake.
So, oop.
It's like in the Fifth Element, she's like, "Pa!" All right, so
Bethany wouldn't know that though.
Yeah, I fell asleep to that dog shit movie.
I'm sorry. All of the creatures are now targeting Cadaverous. I'm sorry to have heard about your opinion about the movie.
I love the
Cadaverous, we're going to skip your turn. No, go right ahead.
Cadaverous is going to be casting Fear in the 30-foot cone.
I thought you were just feeling that.
He's gonna call it. I have contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you. Begone, vile man! Begone from me!
Cones on a grid are real simple. The first square away from you can be 1 square big. The second square away can be 2. I need to know, and I want you to draw. It's going to be a 45-degree angle.
3,
That's
4,
what it is. It's a diagonal in a
2,
straight
3,
line.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is the 6th line, right?
You can
It's
definitely do that.
Yeah, it can be 30 feet, so I can hit like these two and
Right.
this one.
Yes. No problem. Just wanted to let you know for targeting
Yeah.
purposes. Now, it doesn't designate between friend or foe,
So I'm gonna click it.
but
for
nobody's
you.
in there. Nobody's in
No
there.
one, no one's in there.
All right. Yeah, we're good
It's
then.
each creature.
Each creature. So you clicked it. It says a wisdom saving throw. And I want to make sure that you account for the usage of the spell.
Yes,
So click it
I'm doing so
normally.
now.
And I will do wisdom saving throws for the close creature, which is a specter.
Very good.
Okay. Feared. I'm going to give it the, let's see. We'll give it the wrench of fear.
The French.
And then,
I heard
Ah.
ranch. Like ranch dressing. Sorry.
I can't connect the dots
I'll give
because
it the crunch of fear.
the thought line process. I'm going to go ahead and click for the
I don't know.
one on
think
the
of me
left
as a
near Jesse
salad.
first. And then the one on the right. And
Let's
all
go.
of them have gotten fear wrenches.
That's what I like to see.
Did I miss the wrench? I
It's
missed it.
tasty. Did you roll just one for all the specters?
No, I only hit one specter.
Oh, you only hit one. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, it's a cone. Okay. I was thinking it was really similar to Turn Undead, but it's just a cone. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Cadaverous will call out to Jesse. Jesse, need you to hold on to all that health. Really keep up the great work out there, you superstar. You're looking great.
That's so sweet.
You're not inspired.
Oh.
Oh, but I had a
You're-
twinkle in my
you're-
eye.
You're inspired.
Thanks.
Very nice. I hate decision
What's
making.
inspiration do?
Okay. So, I guess the question is, what is TOA doing on TOA's turn?
He's wishing that he could use ball bearings in the situation, but
Wait,
there's no way
why?
to use ball bearings
They're-
in a conductive way in the situation.
Yeah, they're
I
ghosts.
said, there's no way to. You interrupted my train of thought as I was saying
Yeah,
it.
I did, because you were insane.
I said I wish I could use them. There's
Wait,
no reason to use them here.
Actually, if you throw out the ghosts of ball bearings, do they affect ghosts?
Yeah, actually, I think that's how that works.
I think it's how it works.
Okay, anyway, I am going to be Sacred Flame. I hate using Sacred Flame. It's such a
Go on.
Really useful cantrip.
I
it's really
hate using this
useful, but it
ability
feels
I
so
have.
insignificant because anyway, it's Sacred Flame on this one. Jesse, I'm getting you this one right here.
Okay. The
That
one
one.
behind Jesse will roll. What I'm looking at is a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
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 Stop saving! Stop saving! Stay where you are.
You're a little kind of demanding, aren't you? All
And
right.
I'm gonna use bless. I'm gonna use bless. I'm gonna do it.
That's interesting because you just
can't do
used a
that. Never mind, I
standard
can't.
action.
Ugh. This is why I hate Sacred Flame. I'm done with my turn. That's it. That's all I can do.
The wraith's turn. Now, I have a quick sage advice question. It says I must use the dash action as they are feared, but do I forego other actions? So the question is sage advice.
If
Feared.
it doesn't say so, then all you have to do is use the dash action. It says use the dash action and move away.
Right, I can do both of that, but I could also, for example, use a
Yeah, but-
standard action to attack and then do that.
Well, you
What's the
can't
order
because
of
you're using a
operation?
dash.
It doesn't say use a dash action first. It just says that I must.
Well, does it
Fear
have multiple
5e
actions?
dash action and attack.
Because if you take the dash action, it doesn't have a standard action.
That's a very good point.
So you can't attack and move because
So
you're
we'd
using
only
your
do a
action to
move.
dash.
You're right. You're right.
If it
So
has
that
a
was the
bonus
question.
action, if you have a bonus action, you can do it,
It
or
does
like
not.
a reaction or something, or a legendary. But
Okay, so it's going to move away from you, and if it ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have sight, which it would try to do, well, hell. The first dash action from this one, we'll place it outside, so it will go outside again. Jesse, that provokes.
Yay!
yay!
Yay.
No.
Hip hop hooray! No. Actually, did you say a 13? 13 hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's some Jesse damage.
That's some Jesse damage.
Yes.
Raging.
Jessery Bob. The other one will provoke from Aurelia.
Kidoki, I will take that attack.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't reading the dash part of that action. I was just like, it's gonna move. It's gonna be fine. No.
19.
19. So that will hit. Will be hard not to kill it. Let's see if you can.
7.
It had 7.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
The wraith will end its turn and get another saving throw. Here's the wisdom. Is it wisdom for fear?
Wisdom.
Yes.
Yes.
Wisdom.
I don't know why we're saying it like that.
You fool.
Failure.
You fucking dummy.
So- and then
But the door's closed, so it's going to be out of sight anyway.
it is. It's definitely out of sight already. Now it's Gislin's turn before the specter will follow suit. One of the specters is.
I will Hunter's Mark the one next to Aurelia.
Okay. I would normally put an icon on there, but I'm not sure I need to. So you go right ahead and do your thing first.
Dang.
Yeah.
23.
Oh no.
It is dead.
It's really immersive to me how I even on the map I have no idea where Gislin is. All these arrows are just coming out of the darkness and just killing things.
I guess I will.
Yeah, looking through your. I wish I could do this for the stream, but looking through just your vision, yeah, Gislin's not even on the map.
Nope.
As a player, you can't see Gislin, which makes
Either.
the immersion a little easier.
I can't
Yeah.
see her either.
I'll do
but-
the one by Cadaverous because I don't. There's no way for me to know whether that one got anything or not.
I mean,
Doesn't
it was
TOA have
right,
dark
it was
vision?
right in front
I
of
do, but I
Cadaverous.
can't find.
Oh, yeah,
Gisli.
'cause-
haven't
Yeah,
been
but I
able
don't
to
know if
see
it
Gislin's
made
outside
it
of that,
save or
too.
not because it hasn't
That's
reacted.
4 hours.
That's true.
No, I use my sneak attack on this one.
Woo! Sneak
And
attack.
That's a
that
sneak
one will
attack.
die as well.
All right.
It was the one next to
Oh.
Jesse. Just make sure, right?
No,
Cadaverous.
next to
Oh,
Cadaverous.
cadavers. Sorry.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. Sorry, Jesse. I wouldn't know that it hadn't made it save. That would be metagaming. I'll move a couple over here.
Gislin,
I'm done.
the only remaining combatant right now is the Spectre. It will attack you, Jesse.
All right.
What a strange twist of fate, as it's going to try something.
Imagine
And it's
that.
going to go with Life Drain this time. Oh, and I'm sorry, you were reckless, but I don't have to roll any
You don't
better
have
than that.
to.
I don't have to roll because you're going to take
Ah.
23.
What does this Constitution save for?
This
Whether or
Constitution
not you
save
lose all your HP forever.
is would reduce your
Oh, that's good that it was a
HP by
lower
20
DC.
degrees.
But the DC was only 10, so you make it. It's not a problem. The Spectre has finished its very successful turn, and you took all the damage. because
Jesse.
you-
Did
So
Finish
Jesse,
him.
what?
Finish him.
it is your turn.
Oh. All right. 18.
18 hits.
14.
Going to count it for 14.
Second attack. 24.
Can't imagine it won't be over.
8.
It had 8. It's dead.
Woo!
We're going to drop out of rounds. The wraith will continue to flee.
Even if it's out of view, doesn't that end the condition?
It ends. Yes.
Do you think we have to go in deeper to stop this from happening?
Well, actually, it ends if it makes it save while out of view.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Why don't I do this?
Well, I guess I'll have to go.
For the wraith.
It makes
Next
it.
round, it's fine. So we are now out of rounds.
Well,
I think we should try to take a short rest.
I think that perhaps we should head onwards.
I mean,
Thoughts?
I'm level 13 now, guys. I don't know about you.
Let's go. Come on, Tio. Out the corner.
I'm coming.
Yes, out the corner.
Where are we going?
To fight the bad guy.
Okay.
Jesse, how you holding up?
Girls, you look so rough.
I'll make do.
I have a healing potion. Would that help you?
Oh, hey, you're holding back juice?
What flavor is it?
This one is lime.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have any pickle?
I don't have pickle.
Jesse, what kind of juice are you drinking?
It depends. I drink a lot of juice.
With gin.
You can stay low HP. Okay, drink 1 healing potion.
Which
2d4
one?
plus 4.
Okay.
God, you suck.
Gosh, that's awful.
I mean, it's bad.
Oh, mango. Oh, it's so artificial flavored.
I told you I
Yeah.
wanted pickle.
I am gonna give Jesse. I will wait. Who's? Oh, you guys are all low. Jesus. Aurelia's like near death too.
Can we take a break in a second?
Well, no, I'm at 40 out of 60 something.
It says 38 out of 63 on my screen.
Yes.
That is not 40.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
Casey. I'm
rounding.
very specific about
Doris said
nothing.
like 40.
I did. I am, as always, technically correct.
It's really
Cadaverous
easy
is
to
at
always-
47 out of 67
Nope.
dash 47.
Cadaverous is at max HP.
47 out of 47.
Cadaverous hasn't taken any damage.
Cadaverous looks even older than regular Cadaverous looks.
God.
Like,
Cadaverous,
I
you're
will
aging before my
give-
very eyes.
I will give 2 good berries to Aurelia, so she'll actually be at 40.
round up.
This is just for bookkeeping purposes.
And then I will cast Goodberry again, giving me 10 more fruity deliciousnesses.
Giant gushers.
And then I will give,
That sounds so good.
I think I gotta give them to Jessie because we get double value if she's raging.
Jesse chose not to last time.
Yeah, Jesse.
Aurelia.
Oh,
Really
that's
low.
right. I will
Yes.
give them.
Jesse will be saving, regardless.
I'll give 4 to each of you, I guess, which is a terrible decision, but it's equitable.
Okay.
4.
Aurelia, I've got to be honest with you. We are all aging before your very eyes. All of us.
Not
Yes,
me.
Aurelia has taken a lot of damage somehow. What happened? Oh, I see. It's been auto-corrected. There we go.
I'm not Asian.
No, you're right. You're Caucasian. All right, team, let's go.
Okay, on that note.
I will glare at Cadaverous, and then
You need me to
open
open
the
that?
door.
You got
Jesse,
it?
you go first.
Everyone
want me to go
stop
first?
moving their
Yes.
icons.
Let me
Your
go
life lesson,
first.
man.
Stop,
Let me
stop
go
moving
first.
icons. TOA back.
Wait, but I
And
moved
also-
before. I moved
No,
before you
I
said
said
that.
it first, and then it
There's a
moves.
wraith on the other side of this door.
Okay, I'm lagging. So I promised that I moved it before you said that. Is it okay if I'm there?
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're a big fat liar, and I'm gonna move you back there. That's right. That's right.
Nice.
Now,
Hit her with it.
that's right. I
I
can't
promise
account
I
for
wasn't
your lag.
lying.
Also, it's unverifiable. What is verifiable is what I saw. So
That's true.
no. So here's what we got. Here's what we got. Let's take a break as Gizlin reaches for the door and begins to open it. This is a good time to take a break. This is for the first time in a session, at least. You're going to go a bit further into the dungeon.
We're the last.
Lots to be discovered if you can discover it.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
Don't
About
forget to
5
mute
minutes.
the audio.
About
I
5
will not
minutes.
forget to mute the audio.
I will purposely not mute that. It's not forgetting. under the table, like it's bullshit.
You need
So
Gislin to
mad.
come. We'll hunt your cat.
Oh,
And we're
why is
back.
my echoey?
Hey, the
Okay.
2 HP cat took 78 points of damage this turn.
Strangely enough, like any good zombie, it still rolled a 1 to survive, so it's fine.
Telling me it was non-lethal
It's,
damage. Crazy how that works.
So, all right, so here we are. The party's about to continue further into the dungeon as they're finding resting in this mausoleum area to be a difficult venture when every little bit of some sort of interval has gone by where ghosts or wraiths and specters, etc., have come to disrupt everything. There's been a lot of damage doled about and around. There's been some good AoEs that have made the battles quicker, but nonetheless, they're starting to take its toll, both on hit point resource, spell usage resource, rage resources. It's all being kind of slowly taken from the party. So what can the party do? Because when you open the door to the south, on the correct layer, I will simply move away this amazing doorway I have created. Oop. You should be able to see into the southern area. No problem.
All right, I would like to quietly slink forward.
I'm seeing there's a new icon on the layer. That's weird. Huh. Wonder what it means. I'll have to look into it. Dynamic lighting has a new feature that I don't know about, and I don't know enough to do anything about it. So I'm going to ignore it for now.
Thought you were just being like, huh, that looks like an enemy. What could that mean? I thought
No.
that's what you were going for, but
On dynamic lighting, there was strange squares in the middle of the square that every player is in. And I think it's kind of maybe showing me where light and vision generate from each icon or token. But I'm not going to look too much into it. Gislin, you see, you said quietly, so I'd love the stealth roll if you'd like, knowing that the party behind you is not stealthy.
Well, I plan to move away from them, so
I always, if I roll higher than a 10,
I think this is not at advantage. I rolled it at advantage.
you won. It's not even fair.
As Gislin just looks back at the party before leaving the light of Cadaverous' torch, Gislin's face has that tone of shut up, and then Gislin disappears from view in a way that can only be described as Batman.
Tio,
not elf.
how do we follow her?
You can hold my hand if you want.
It's not
Just
really
put one
it's more of a
in front of
Okay.
the other.
The characters are able to move their icons again. I just had everyone freeze for the moment so we could take our break.
I'll go in front of you.
Do we start going? Maybe Jessie should go before us.
All right, hold on.
'Cause she's expendable. I mean, tanky.
Cadaverous. What's a
All right,
tank?
Jesse, I'll put my
I'm
hand on your
good.
back and I'll
Like
guide
like
you.
like an aquarium?
Tanky is like a
I do eat fish.
it's like a communist thing, right?
Why did you just canonize
Cadaverous,
that
I'll be
into
going in
the
front of you,
door?
Cadaverous.
Let's get going.
Alright, you don't want me to go in front of you too.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going in front of both of you.
I can't see no more.
Jesse.
Well, that's because everybody's in the way.
As the four stooges come waltzing through the door. I can't see. That's because everything I can imagine, like slaps and yuck, yuck, yuck.
I would like to inspect door, listen past door, all of these things. I assume this is the door.
Inspecting the doors. You may do so.
You're an inspector.
Wait. Inspect door.
Oh, great. working on a couple of those. Not great.
And also
Spectre.
listen past it. I don't know.
Got
if
it.
that's
You got it,
the-
Ellie.
You may use your perception to listen past.
8 investigation and then 16 perception.
This stone door is also emblazoned with a minor marking indicating the same bloodline and household that Asterus is from. This is the Ambara, I'm sorry, Ambara, which is suspiciously close to Imbaran, but whatever. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door, and as far as you can tell, there's no indication that the door is trapped, although certainly could be still.
It will open the door.
Okay, so opening the door.
Apdora.
Oh. Oh. Why did all my vision went away?
Your vision went away?
I saw into the room and now everything's black.
That is a little
Let
weird.
me maybe move to update or something.
Yeah.
Nope. Doesn't do anything.
So I'm gonna refresh. I would suggest you refresh this one.
Yeah. It revealed the room as I could see, but then it all went dark.
It seems to be updating now for me.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay.
Update has fixed.
Fantastic. And again, in a familiar kind of way, you look at a room with some large statues, more sarcophagus, rubble strewn about. Clearly an ancient room.
Straight, left, or right?
I will try to sneak to the other side.
Okay. Sneaking on the rubble itself is
Sure.
very, very, very difficult.
Yeah, if it's obviously, no good, I will avoid said things.
Okay. You passed a doorway up in the northern area.
Oh, okay. Up here, just below the rubble.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
I will go to that door and listen.
Jesse,
And expect all those good things.
it's an awfully big door, and if I were going to trap a door, it would be the big one.
Actually, I'll just open it.
Big one.
Oh.
The one in front of you.
I'll just go through.
Go
open
right
the
ahead,
door.
Gislin.
You'll see it.
So opening that one.
I'm going to change layers and do that for you.
Go behind this wall, Jesse. Good luck.
Wait, where? You left me in the dark. Ugh.
But I don't want to be in the way.
What looks to be an old sort of servant's room, or maybe a little higher than a servant's room. Oh, you've moved away. You've teleported around. What's happening here?
Sorry, I dragged him.
Don't be a drag.
Yep. I will, after opening this, I will go and get the rest of the party, hearing them be like, derp, 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 derp.
Yeah, hearing them is actually super easy. The hallway itself, quite the funnel of sound.
Yeah, I will tell you guys to go to the right as we view the map from above.
I'm in the wrong area.
Very much so.
Okay.
Jesse just starts digging.
No one told me which way.
And once
Into
I
the
relay
wall?
that to them, I will go back into this room and
Aurelia, you
Have
wanted
a-
me to be in front of you.
Have a look around.
I'm very fast.
I know.
Oh,
Um,
everybody, Jesse,
Giffen-
stop switching paces with me.
You start looking around. You can't help but hear your party slapstick their way closer and closer to you.
Oh no, there's more graves and a dragon.
Get out of my... Jesse,
The creature
Get
on
your-
the ground is akin to a skinned owlbear.
Ah,
Nice.
There is a fireplace there. It has a little bit of a top shelf with a few, like a candle and plate and whatnot. And there appears to be the
Stop
most
it.
uncomfortable looking bed you have ever seen in the south area. It's just planks of wood and some sort of burlap blanket. It's just the worst. And a few ancient looking jars of randomized sorts in a very large shelving unit in the north. The fireplace is cold and clearly hasn't been used quite a long time.
Okay. Is there a door on the other side of the room?
Well, there's a door on the north side. Now there's a door on the western side. There appears to be a larger door on the southern side.
There's a door on the western side. Oh, the one I just looked at.
Correct.
I will go to the one on the southern side. Oops. God, clicking and... Sorry, I'm like bouncing all over the place.
We're experiencing some lag, are we?
No, it's like the trackpad on the laptop. It's like, it won't let go when I want it to.
All right, I'm tracking that. Large stone door. Large emblazoned emblem of the Ambar family.
I will inspect the door.
Indeed. The door does appear to be sealed. You're not sure if it's some sort of barred lock on the other side of the door, or whether it is old age that has kept it from moving, but it appears to be, it looks like it's two pieces like a good stone door would be, you know, but it doesn't appear to have moved in such a long time. It may have fused. It appears to be almost solid.
So it seems like a dead-end-ish thing.
Well, it seems like it would take effort to continue in this manner.
Jesse.
Have effort.
Yes.
yes, you do.
I need
Let me
your
check my
effort.
pocket for some
However,
effort.
I don't know where you are.
Follow my voice, Jesse.
All right, I'm taking a
That
guess.
doesn't
here.
help.
I'm taking a guess. Oh, that's helpful. All right.
Warmer.
Oh,
Warmer.
I see you.
I won't get any closer.
I would like to open the door.
Hey, Jesse. I need a strength athletics check.
With advantage, because I have bear totem.
Well, you may do so with advantage then.
Would you say... Never mind. Wait, no. Would you say that I still have the inspiration that Cadaverous gave me? It hasn't been 10 minutes, has it?
No.
I don't
It
know
doesn't-
when Cadavers gave you an inspiration.
End
I
of
know
last
when-
combat.
I know that
I remember it.
he said the following: "You're not inspired." I remember that.
Yeah, but I really was, because I had a
That was part of the inspiration, because Cadaverous then said you are inspired after that.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
not
then
been it's not been 10 minutes.
Is it a D8?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled an 8 on the D8.
And you look back
Sweet.
at Cadavers holding the torch all the way back there in the safety of 40 feet away or whatever,
Sure, just sort of.
and you're like, "This is why we do this. This is."
You hear a slowly rising.
And as you push and push and push, you do hear the cracking of stone, but it's slight, as if it were breaking the seal of ancientness. And this is now revealed.
It's inside. Is it more ghosts?
It's a chihuahua.
Oh God! Not again. Like
As
the great
the
Chihuahua riots of 27.
there are two very prominent looking sarcophagus there, and an altar that appears to have a broken chihuahua that has smashed onto the ground in front of it.
I like what you've done. You've canonized the chihuahua.
It is an infernal creature.
Is it a real chihuahua?
What is it?
Oh,
I assure you, the chihuahua is very real.
Is it broken?
gosh, my
The
internet
chihuahua
is
is
so bad
broken.
right now.
I need to zoom in more.
The great demonic chihuahua demon altar has been
CR27.
upended and destroyed. Only the front torso and terrible evil demon face remains on the ground looking up.
I just look at Jesse and shrug.
I don't see you shrugging me.
Is this the coffin that
Oh, now I
pulled
do.
the staff from?
You may roll an intelligence history check, please.
Did that roll? No. Yes.
Ooh.
28.
Similar in feature, there appears to be a few features of the room that you noticed the first time that's missing here. There were definitely 4 braziers. Last room, or where you stole the staff from, there was a very ornate etching on the ground in the room that the staff was in, that you stole from our good friend. So this is approximately the same size and very similar in nature. It's just slightly different. You would say no.
It's not the same coffin.
But why male models? You would say no, it is not the same coffin. There appears to be some features that
Okay.
are different to this area that you do not recognize, and
Okay.
some features missing. But it is all similar in motif. Queen Motifa.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the next door. I think this is a door below me, right?
There's 2 coffins.
Very curly.
I couldn't see that from where I was standing earlier. It was a really harsh shadow.
Because then you come to this
Could
door.
these potentially be his parents?
This looks like another braced door. Stone, ancient. Has a small emblem on it.
I don't read emblems. I just open things.
I will assist Jesse if
Can I read the emblem?
No,
The emblem
you just,
is again
just
the
open things.
crest of the house Ambaron.
21.
21. You begin to budge the door, and you stop mid-push as you watch a crack go up the center of the door, past the door frame,
Oh,
and
shoot.
up above you.
Uh-oh. I think I pushed a little bit too hard.
I need a dexterity saving throw
Danger
Oh.
sense.
from
Ah,
Islin and Jesse and Cadaverous as a 15 by 15 foot square of rubble
squishy old man.
starts to drop.
Oh, Lord, why?
Your dex is
Gislin,
pretty good though, right?
you have saved.
Oh,
Cadaverous, you have saved.
Oh God, I didn't say.
Jesse, you have not saved.
By
Okay.
one.
Let me click this. Let me manually roll this.
Jesse, at last, is crushed to death. It took the entirety of hell above her, falling on her head to kill her.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That
God.
is a lot of hateful rubble falling on all of you. Those who have made their save, of course, are subjected to half damage.
That ain't nice.
9.
Yes, 9 points of damage. Those who have made failed their saving throw takes all 19 points of Jesse Delicious in the face.
That was
Oops.
almost as much as I healed you earlier. Oh, frick.
And Jesse,
I'm so sorry.
you get the intense feeling that there's no chamber behind that door and that it was simply there to fool people and hurt them.
Hurtful.
We should look at cracks and stuff.
I hate to be I love to be the bearer of news. Bad or good. Perhaps we should just go through the main door.
This
What is the main
sarcophagus
door?
has
It's the
taken
big door.
damage on its.
The one with the.
The one I pinged, although I may be
There,
on a
is
different
it?
layer.
Does that
Sometimes
mean
I'm on the wrong
it's
one.
opener?
No, but there are cracks now in the top of it, just in case. Cracks and certain things make it easy to move.
I would like to inspect the one that I am standing next to.
Please do so.
Specifically looking for religious iconography or historical iconography, anything to give a hint of who might be buried here. General vibes.
You may do so.
Investigation.
Investigation.
I clicked the button. It's made of stone.
Indeed. And as you look up, you're like, religious icons. You're like, I think I see a cleaver. It's just etched in there. It's weird. Let me look at this. Oh, yeah, that's definitely... This is definitely a butcher of sorts. A deli. Ah, yes, the god of delis.
Liverwurst.
The great pastrami in the sky. Okay, so
I'd like
we
a
have...
sandwich.
I would love a sandwich. I do have yogurt, though, which is not a sandwich. All right. What are we doing? Gibson, did you have
Concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark? Yes, okay. Well, we're going to say that all of your investigations into the room, it's taken about 5 to 10 minutes so far.
Not again.
What is the party's action at this point?
I can try scrying.
No, save your energy. We can explore. I mean, should we take a look in this now that it's cracked open? Jesse?
You want me to open more? I can do it.
I have faith in you.
All right.
Be perhaps a little gentler this time.
I'll try my best. I'll crack it open gently with advantage. 18.
18. And inside,
Is in gas.
as you push open the pieces and push apart, get a bit of a gap. What's your light source? Where's your light source? Is it Cadaverous? Cadaverous is 15 feet away. The light's not going to go and bend and then enter the sarcophagus. You've pushed it open to what appears to be darkness on the inside. There's a musty smell to it.
Tio, do you have a light
Yes.
cantrip?
I do. Do you want me to?
Please put it on Jesse. Actually, maybe not.
she will go up to Gizlin, and Gizlin will never be able to hide again, ever.
Right.
I'll never
Well-
let you go now.
You can turn it over. You can turn it over later.
No,
if-
just-
That's true.
Put it on our axe.
It feels like a bad idea.
Feels like an idea.
It is an idea. Jesse,
I'll
take
hold
this.
out the handle part of my axe.
I will not put light on your elbow.
Yeah, it's not my elbow, it's my axe.
Okay, it looks like your elbow from here, but I'm
It's a
going
part
to
of
Yes,
me,
and
trust you.
Theo. Yes, and. Gee.
All right.
Yes, that's
here's-
your elbow. It's also your
Here's
finger.
your light. It's been cast.
I know exactly what, because I heard the 7,000 things. Exactly what are we casting it upon?
On the axe that she's offering to me.
On the handle, not the
On the
shiny
handle
part.
of the axe.
Well, I believe the spell says one object, so the entire axe glows.
Oh,
I am so
I have a light
Jesse,
axe.
I'm going to give your icon some emit light. Bright at 20 feet, dim at 20 feet. That illuminates the room nice for you. It's nice. You also can swing with this thing. It's great. Looking into the sarcophagus, you see a skeletal figure dressed, wrapped actually pretty tightly and snugly in some sort of silk cocoon-like wrapping, extra wrapping, as if it were close to, not quite a mummy, but along the lines of what one would do to preserve a body. This draconian figure has long since lost its flesh, even still. And what does hang off its bones is that tried, like, well, it was flesh once, but mostly skeletal. And what catches your eye first and gleamingly is that upon its left hand, on its the finger next to the pinky finger, is a ring, and it is a large looking, beautiful diamond, shiny ring.
All right, 2 questions. Do you think if I tried Dearborn jerky, it would make me sick? And can I take this ring?
Jesse, you can take the ring, but don't put it on.
I can
Precious.
put it in my pocket?
Yes.
Well,
Pocket is
why don't
perfect.
we just have Theo look at it, make sure it's safe?
That's an even
But-
better idea. I was so distracted by the thought of her eating deerbone
Well-
jerky, which has not been properly preserved.
Because it
But
takes 10 minutes, right?
It does as a ritual.
I feel like we've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, you got fish in your pocket?
Yes. Well, no, it's in the
There
pockets
is
of the
no-
big bad guy we're about to fight.
There's no fish.
There's
All
fish
right.
and chips because they're
We
the
get the
fish
fish.
fry.
Well, fine. Take it with us.
I'm gonna take the ring.
Jesse, use your claws to pick it up.
Why?
Just
Jesse
don't
didn't
make- don't-
declare that, so Jesse reaches down. Is like, why? As she's taking the ring.
How do you feel?
Feel like I'm taking a ring off of a dead body.
That's good. That's exactly what I needed
It's
to hear.
not. It's not that you have to remove the ring from the finger, but just by moving the ring a little bit, the finger kind of collapses, and you're able to withdraw the ring. The ring is beautiful, shiny. It looks brand new.
Can I leave it on the finger?
It
thumb?
is. It is close to. No, the bone would have fallen away. Although
Oh.
you could retrieve that if you want.
No.
No bones.
You're thinking.
New, which means it's magical
Leave it-
or cursed.
Leave it where it
Or
is.
both. We should get going.
All right, I'll put diamond ring in my pocket.
Okay. Jesse, this is it's a very, very nice looking ring. You would say wedding ring?
Oh, we just looted his wife.
Either his
What?
wife or his parents. I don't know. There's 2 of them, and this is not the grave that I pulled the wizard staff from.
I don't think it's his parents. He's what, hundreds of years old and he's still
I
living
don't
with his
know.
parents?
They could be
It's
buried in
ridiculous.
honor.
I
They could be
can't
buried in
describe
honor.
this as being.
Dad,
Wait,
I'm
what
an
is that?
undead vampire lord. Could you get off my back?
Hey,
Busy.
I don't know much about
Take out the trash. No.
Dragonborn culture. They could have some kind of I don't know.
Well,
This situation.
Let's get going.
we can open the other one.
Right.
Jesse, go ahead. I'm going to hide out here where it's
Aurelia, maybe
isolated.
take a step back.
Or not.
Jesse,
Good luck.
move into the square closer to it. Mostly the sarcophagus on the map is in the north square, so we're going to say you have to be a little closer. There you go. Okay, pushing this one open, it finally does open, and inside you see a very similarly wrapped skeleton. This one is missing a very nice ring, but instead what you appears to be a small bag of tools have been buried with this one.
Can I follow her over and look at what she's looking at?
Oh, I'm just gonna take them.
You reach into the casket and pull out the tools, and you would say it is akin to a set of artisan's tools that include carpentry and that sort of thing.
This is a fancy whittling tool.
Okay.
You can have it if you want it.
The tools are indeed ornate, as they're like, look, this all has like a dragon emblem right here on the. So you have to see this dragon as you're scraping. Oh, that's weird.
Can I glean anything from looking at them next to her about like era or anything?
If you want to take the time to take the contents out of the bag, take a nice, good, long look to inspect them, you can give me your history roll.
No,
However,
okay.
it will take a few minutes to do. This isn't just like, oh, look what I see. Oh, what was that? Oh, do I know the history of all of that?
Interesting. Okay.
I can save them in my pocket for later if you want, or you can take them in your pocket.
Tempt me. Just one.
Gislin, you're at the other southern door.
That a yes.
Just one.
This door is suspiciously
it?
like the door you had just been at, but that being said, that last door was the first real trap you've run into here in the dungeon, so it's hard to say.
We go. Back. That away. Skadoodle.
Good oversight. I will follow you. Wherever you go.
We're off.
Doesn't appear that this door would have the same effect. It does look like it's more functional and does not appear to be trapped.
Jesse?
All right.
Hope you don't mind.
I will open the door.
Opening
hope.
the door.
23.
23. Well, it doesn't take any checks. The door was not locked.
Just like rips the whole thing off.
Wham. Ooh,
Okay, everyone
fancy.
stop, please. Stop. Jesse, as you cross into the threshold, it appears to be a very simple room. There's some workbenches, there's a table, and a strange fireplace, like cozy place for people to sit. As you do that, I'd like everyone to roll their initiatives, please.
Let's go, team. Let's
Theo
go,
is
team.
selected.
What's a Jesse roll?
Oh, 20.
What's a Theo roll? Yes or no?
Oh, I selected the wrong item. Hold on. Where is it? Shiza. This one should roll correctly.
Step back again.
Not again.
Oh boy.
Nope. That's incorrect.
Shoot. Gosh.
That's correct. And then I got things on 2 different layers. I apologize. Gem layer. I'm just going to move that right into the token layer. And move this over to the...
Gosh, I hate that they rolled a natural 20. Oh, hi. Not only the wife, but the kids too.
As the spirit floats out of the one sarcophagus.
Oh
And
gosh.
rising up out of the other one, almost triggered as Jesse has moved into this strange little place. The wraith immediately screams out a blood-curdling look,
That's him, isn't it?
and
Yeah,
It looks like him.
it is
vampire
not.
spawn.
Oh, dang
It
it.
is a vampire spawn. Tio and Cadaverous, mechanically, you are both the same distance from the wraith. I'm going to roll an odd or even.
Always me.
I'm going to roll a 1d48. So, Tio, you're odd.
It's not very nice.
I agree.
It's always me.
But it's always Cadaverous, unless it doesn't happen, then Cadaverous doesn't say that. But it immediately moves toward Cadaverous. It immediately begins the wraith attack. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. I am.
Oh,
I
sweet
am.
Jeebus.
Good
I am a-
God.
35.
Oh, hello, cat. Have you
Okay.
forgiven me? I'm
Like
so
8
sorry.
hit points.
Come here, cat. Come here.
Don't forget that
I'm
you're. I know that's
I'm
not
a,
much,
I'm
but
a
your death
one.
ward.
I'm a 1 HP,
Okay.
I'm gonna kill
And
someone.
8
I'm
max HP.
Did the death ward go off?
I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
Your
I
face is
survived by 1
perfect for
HP. I
kicking.
am at 8 max HP.
Holy cow.
Well,
Did you? You
well,
didn't fail the
haven't rolled
con
your
save.
con save yet.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
I will.
No need for
No,
dramatic.
Beth.
Just kidding.
I'll allow it. It's fine.
I'm gonna use my.
You
I'm gonna
can
use
fail
my.
if you
I'm gonna
want.
use my DM inspiration on this roll. It's a +1. So I'm gonna fail it anyway. But yep,
Oh,
I'm at 8 HP.
God.
8 max HP, 1 HP.
You
But-
called it, but at least it's canon because you're like,
Tomorrow, I need. Actually, don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Even my cat, without the head that I've kicked off, has forgiven me. So. The wraith is pleased. Ow. T-way, ow.
Oh, it's me. Frick. I hate that. Okay. In. Just 1 second. I need to read something really quick. I didn't see this earlier.
Is it the How to Play Dungeons and Dragons page?
Yes. How did you know?
How do I Dungeons and Dragons? Let me Google this real quick.
Okay. I am going to be using Turn Undead immediately, seeing Cadaverous take that. So he's casting Turn
Okay,
Undead.
so if you could link that feature.
It's been linked.
Excellent. As an action, present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censuring the undead. How dare they speak?
He fishes out the wooden heart that he wears. It's really funny that Rao's symbol is a heart. I don't know why that is, but and he just it's like a little thing. It's like maybe that big.
You're like, if I only had a brick. I want a heart.
Wait. And he casts that
Courage.
for the first time in a long time. And he looks deathly afraid.
It's a turn for every minute and take damage. So it's a wisdom saving throw. Now I believe your DC is 13. 12? Is it 12?
No, I think it is like 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Yeah. Thank you for
Here's the
freaking me out
wisdom
for
saving throw for
0.5 seconds.
let's say
I'm really
the
scared.
wraith.
Okay.
God.
Shoot. Gosh.
Let's move over. Now you've accounted for the use of your channel divinity. There is a limited number of those you can do per
Mhm.
whatever.
Yep.
Rest, a short rest maybe.
I think it's
But here's the vampire spawn. Now I have to read a whole bunch.
What's the CR of the
Um,
vampire spawn?
What is the CR, the vampire spawn? Why would I tell you that?
Well, no, because this also is
Destroy.
destroy undead.
My CR is only 1, so if it's above
Okay,
1, it doesn't destroy it.
Neither of these. Why are you wet?
That's
Suspiciously, one part of my cat's wet. I'm gonna go ahead and just go be dry somewhere, please. What was I doing? I'm rolling a wisdom saving throw. Here's the saving throw for the vampires. Oh, it's immune to turn on? No, it's not. It is actually immune to your turn undead. As you're like, wow. And then you go, I don't know why it's a heart. And both kind of, they both
wasn't
kind
in
of
character,
lose
that
focus.
was-
They're
that
like, oh
was-
no, it's, oh yeah, why is it a heart?
I think it's just because Tio is really scared. He doesn't have enough belief that it will work. And he's going to cast.
No,
See,
you've lost
just a
your
question?
connection to your god. I'm sorry, you cannot cast spells.
Just a question. Turn undead is an action, but it's not a spell, correct?
As an action, meaning as a character for action economy, you have no action left.
But I do have a bonus action that could be a leveled spell, right?
Yes,
It's not
correct.
You
Okay,
have a
thank you.
bonus action available to you. If you want to
Okay.
use it for a spell that only picks that, you
okay.
have fun with that.
This feels necessary.
If you're casting spiritual weapon, I like the weapon on the board first in position to know where it's attacking first. If
Okay.
you don't mind, just in case there's a wand. You know. What?
Thank you.
Sorry, Jesse.
Gosh, this feels like a
I'm
bad
nowhere
idea.
near anyone. Why?
You guys, I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm going to cast it at the 3rd level. Right
In response, I'm gonna mix my yogurt and wait.
here.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to ping it. You can drag the.
Sorry, I was
It's
just
open.
casting. I cannot emphasize how laggy my internet is right now. I'm so sorry.
Mm.
Stay in the square. Okay.
Well, we all know your own responsibilities or your own internet laggy, so that's on you. So, which one are you attacking? The wraith. You have managed to strike the wraith.
Okay, cool.
At
For 6 force
third-
damage.
Third
Okay,
level.
wait. Hang on 1 second. Last time we looked at this, it wasn't casting the right number of die. So let
It
me.
is correct. That is
It's
correct. It is.
correct.
It is. I'm sorry. You are correct. It is not correct.
Okay, so with that being remembered by me right now, should I take this damage or do you want me to roll again?
Roll the dice that are missing. How many dice does a third level spiritual
Okay.
weapon get?
So a 3rd level should
Interesting.
have. It should just have 2, so it's fine.
So it's only rolled 1 die.
Oh, it has. I
Oh,
can see
wait.
2 on my. I think it was just really low rolls. I see 1 and a 5. Plus 5, so it
No,
should.
plus 5 is your statistic. I need you to roll 1d8.
Okay, so when I rolled, I saw a d20 and then 2 dice after that.
I believe you, but when you mouse over the word that says
Yeah, it only
6
rolled
force,
one.
it shows 1d8 plus
Okay,
5.
so 1 more d8.
So if you had 2d8 and your plus 5 on your stat, it could only do a minute. There we go. It's a much better roll anyway.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
So 8 and 6 are 14.
Awesome. Against the
And
wraith.
That's applied. The force damage to a wraith is completely effective, as we've seen before.
Okay, and I'm also going to move 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's get it out of there. Okay, right there. I'm done.
You were standing right here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, wasn't sure. I was looking at yogurt. Gislin,
Pew pew time. Bonus action. Hunter's mark. The thing near cadaverous. This may be unfortunate.
oh, I'm sorry. The thing near cadavers, you said. I'm
The
sorry.
one near
Yeah,
cadaverous.
yeah.
There's nowhere in this room that. Oh, and Jesse's lit up too. The perfect trap.
You think you found my weakness, but I have more.
15, 30. All right.
I literally thought that was my cat for a second. I was like, "Oops."
Who was that?
What does that sound?
Oh gosh, I thought that was her too.
Let me just look up sneak attack here. You don't need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. Okay, that's what I need to clarify.
Which
All right, so not at advantage.
Ouch. Where is Cadaverous? Fix your cam already.
Oh, did I stretch and kick my wire again? The answer is yes. Yes, I
All
did.
right, I will sharpshooter longbow that one, I guess. Come on, big money. Good. 18 hit.
You are doing the Wraith. That is a hit.
Yeah. All right. Put Hunter's Mark on this. I'll put sneak attack on this. So that is 28.
Yes. That is 28. Delicious.
All right. And then another sharpshooter longbow at it. Nope.
It's a miss.
And the last one I'll do normal. Jesus Christ. Plus 11. I roll a 13. Does a 13 hit it?
13 hits it.
Okay.
You
So
hit
that's
the 2.
Hunter's Mark and then Dread Ambusher. Gross. So that is wait, did it roll the I didn't roll the damage for the longbow. Okay. So that's 17 more.
At least you rolled an 8 there.
That's such a delicious numbers. So good.
It mathematically makes me want to just throw harder and harder things at you, but the rest of the party would die.
We're not mechanically optimized.
Tamar, Cadaverous is very happy that it wasn't even the slightest bit harder than it currently is.
Me too. I'm trying to figure
I will
out
go
really
there.
If you find the difficulty to be
end my
daunting,
turn.
you are in the correct place, as you are in a big boss's final dungeon. Much like when you fought Zaranoth a million years ago, his place was a bit daunting at the time. So that is good. It feels that your victories, although hard-earned, are indeed not easy. So that's good. Gislin is done. Cadaverous' turn.
It's still alive?
It is still alive.
Okay, Cadaverous
It's
is
a
gonna
lot. No. Okay, go ahead.
Cadaverous gonna have to move to here, and he's gonna have to ape up.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Now,
Hey,
now, what's your max hit points?
It doesn't matter because my max hit points becomes the max hit points of the ape, and no magic draining affects it. We
I'm
know
sorry,
this
what?
because my max HP becomes the max HP of the creature I take. It wouldn't be affected by any HP draining by any spell
any
or
spell
otherwise.
effects on you disappear?
I don't think it's a spell.
No, it's not a spell effect. It just lowers my max
sorry.
HP.
It's a magical effect.
Right, but it's to my max HP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that my max HP as Cadaverous is irrelevant to the max HP of the creature, because when I go from Cadaverous to the creature, my max HP.
You're acting like the creature isn't Cadaverous, but
it's like how if I had 8 on me, that wouldn't apply to me, because my max HP
so you're saying
becomes the max HP of the creature.
Effects do not transfer over.
If they're max HP base, yeah.
Oh, if they're inconvenient for you. I gotcha. All right.
Well,
so...
no, because there's also hold on. Let me click polymorph so we can be looking at the same thing here.
This is going to make me read three paragraphs.
I mean, yes, unfortunately.
Click it. Click it.
Clicking it. Polymorph.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be a sage advice on this.
I would imagine.
So I googled, and when you transform, you assume the beast's hit points into hit die. Actually, this one is useless. Hold on. Jeremy Crawford.
If there isn't a quick fix, we'll move along as is with full hit points.
According to Jeremy Carr, what happens when a wild-shaped druid that has had its max HP? A reduction to HP maximum doesn't carry over from your beast form to your true form or vice versa. That applies to
Sweet.
druid, so you would think it doesn't apply to polymorph.
Well, polymorph's a spell with concentration. It's a lot different than the broken druid wild shapes. Especially in Baldur's Gate 3, where you can jump very funny as a big giant polar bear.
Okay, but at the same time,
It's pretty amazing. Those jumps, especially if they're further than you can jump, so you end up falling. So you go, you're
Then a
gliding literally like
flat polar bear.
a polar bear size flying
replaced
squirrel
by
through
the
the air, and then it
statistics.
just
Target's game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
The target assumes the hit points of its new form.
I agree with all of those things. What I'm saying is the detriment on the player would apply to its original ore.
What's the wording on the life drain?
It just says that the maximum hit points are reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
Okay. So my
if
argument,
your maximum hit points are replaced,
my argument is
still
that
not reduced.
order of operations implies that that reduces the max HP to something. But if my HP is replaced by another HP by a new thing, then...
So to continue the game with a nice even flow, and we can find out a little bit later. You didn't find anything specific past druids, correct? You didn't see
nothing past druids.
Right.
No.
So then I would like to go ahead and assume we're good.
Oh no, let's just watch it again.
Let's just give you the 157. I'll err in the favor of the player for now, but we will find out, or at least maybe find out later if we remember.
Okay, so I'm an ape.
You are an ape.
Carry on, Barty. It's the end of my turn.
Ape. Aurelia's turn. Aurelia, you are equidistant to what appears to be a highly damaged wraith, as Ghislain has done Ghislain things, but also some sort of vampire spawn that has risen from its own sarcophagus and has taken great exception to Jesse over in the other area.
I would like to quickly make the point that I'm a giant ape clutching a tiny little torch between my little pudgy fingers.
I thought all your equipment goes away.
He put this one down first and then picked it back up.
That's equipment.
Actually a good question, because...
Please say it just goes away.
It goes away.
That will let me do like an average of like 50 more damage around until Jesse turns the corner.
Until about next exact turn.
I'm gonna move Cadaverous out here into the next room so that
the light doesn't affect it.
Yeah, understand that I currently have no sight of any kind on.
You're like
on the bucket.
I mean, if Jesse's gonna come crashing into the room in a second,
giant
I'm
ape.
guessing. So.
Does a giant ape have dark vision?
I would say not.
Okay,
it's just a guess.
I'm gonna step forward.
You have the character sheet.
I do.
21.
21 does hit the wraith.
9.
9. It is gone.
Excellent.
As this time there's only one wraith to contend with. It's a lot easier.
And we're moving right along.
Moving right along.
Do you get your max HP back or no?
14.
A long rest.
Oh.
Or restoration, maybe? I don't know.
Question mark? No on the 14.
No. 14 will not hit this creature, as it is not only reliant on being incorporeal, because it's not incorporeal at all.
Okay.
Okay, noises. Noises are free action.
Noises are free action. One unarmed strike. There we go. 25. I presume hits.
It does.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of damage. That was epic on everybody's part. Thank you. What?
And that would be my turn.
damage.
Oh, I messed up. I messed up its hit points. I made its hit points 8. Let's try that again. Minus
okay.
8.
I like
There we
it.
go.
I like it.
8's good.
Unmess it up. I
Okay.
mean,
Better than
re-mess
nothing.
it up.
Jesse
Yay!
was a friend. Been a good friend of mine.
Hit non-recklessly because I don't need it to have advantage.
That's true.
Okay, but disadvantaged because you're rhyming terribly?
Aw,
No, go ahead. You didn't rhyme anyway. Don't worry.
16.
God, that looks like a 20, sort of. A 16 will strike it, though.
Whew. Oof. Second attack.
Jesse's gotten weaker in her old age.
Yeah. Oh!
Now don't
Thank
you
for the
wish.
magic
Now don't you
ticket.
wish.
You were saying.
There we go.
Hold on. Slash R1D12
Oh, thank
for
God.
brutal critical.
Oh.
Nice.
Seriously.
That was pretty brutal.
But
Oh, frick. It just loaded for
hold
me.
on. Is this what Great Weapon Master does?
It's an
Or
emotional
am I
roller
just making
coaster.
this up? No, I critical hit. One more time.
That's
One
insane.
more time. It's a
27.
27.
Off. 8.
God, you're so disappointing now.
I'm very disappointing. I'm the most disappointing.
So, Jesse, have you finished?
Yep, that's it.
Jesse, this vampire spawn turns at you in that freakish, like, torso turn. It's like, and hissing, etc., etc.
Yes.
And as it makes a jumping attack at you, it's going to use a multi-attack, one of which is,
jumping
oh, I'm sorry, the start of its turn, you watch as its wounds start to heal automatically.
Oh, you vampire.
Don't worry, I have the cure for that.
Good.
100 damage a turn cure.
And then it will use a... All right.
I can't hold you, buddy. I'm sorry. You want out?
It will use a claw attack against you at +6. You were not reckless, so it does not get advantage. However,
Escape
a
save?
23.
What the hell is an escape save?
You don't need to worry about that. Here's what you need to worry about. You take 0 points of damage.
Okay.
As instead of the damage, the vampire can grapple the target. If you are on your turn trying to get away, there's an escape save listed.
Does anybody know what's coming next? I do. I Renstrad.
A flurry of arrows from Gizmo.
So,
And then,
okay.
since
I'm
you are
grappled?
grappled by this creature, it then goes like
Bonus
that
action.
one gif of the cat that goes
Yes,
then
I love
bites
that.
down.
Yes.
yes. So here's the bite attack
No.
against a creature that is grappled.
How does vampirism work in D&D? I don't know.
It drains the HP.
Oh, it's
I
only
made
a
Oh,
10.
nice.
No,
Only. a-
I am proficient
10.
in cat.
Go on.
Cat. Just grab his head.
Well, so that was very fortuitous, as it doesn't get to do its little special fun. But that being said, Jesse, here's some forced movement for you.
Force move is gonna take me. All right,
You
Where are we
are
going?
moved here as it moves there.
we're gonna switch
Yep.
places.
You are going to move here as it moves there.
It's taking me away.
It is taking you away, although it's eyeing up Aurelia with her magic staff.
I'm just watching Jesse get dragged past me.
It
You're
is.
like-
It's like that cat that has that fish from the market. It's all like
Oh,
it just tries to go away with it.
We're just using cat GIF examples.
Yeah, I love
Correct.
it.
we're just gonna communicate exclusively through memes.
It's like that
That's
Star
right.
Trek episode where they are
That's
like,
not a cat GIF. Tio.
It's like
Added to Naga.
So all of that being said, it has no additional turns this round. Wraith's turn. Wraith is not in the throne herd anymore. Deleted. TOA at the top of the second round.
Ugly. I'm going to I can't see around the ape. So remind me if there's something underneath the ape or not, because I can't remember.
Oh, there's a spiritual weapon underneath the ape.
Thank you. Okay, spiritual weapon is going to float over this little crushed chihuahua to
Shattered, and the
here.
lower body has been crushed, but its upper gappy parts are still there.
Okay, that seems really significant. But I'm not going to think about that right now, and I'm going to swing the spiritual weapon at the 3rd level again.
And it's shaking.
Yes, it is
Aw.
shaking. The chihuahua and the spiritual weapon. 26. I again see
All that a hit.
2 dice roll.
There should be another
Okay, I will roll another one. 'Cause I
damage,
trust you,
right?
and I would like to do that.
Wait, spiritual weapon's a 2nd level spell, right?
It is a 2nd level spell, and I cast it 3rd level.
Yeah,
so
so
it has to have
one more
2.
D8.
Okay.
That's a good D8.
So 14 more damage to the creature.
Okay. Is there any way to make Jessie's lair above the vampire's lair? Because I can't get a good read on her HP from here. It's underneath a creature.
She has 38 of 105.
Okay.
It is on top for me for some reason.
Okay.
There you go.
Frick, I never know when to heal.
A good rule of thumb: when you should.
Thanks, Steve.
Super helpful.
That's true.
This
I will say
this thumb, not
look
very
at the turn order though.
True. Okay, true. All right. I will also I'll just go ahead and Sacred Flame at the same time, because that is a bonus action. That's a cantrip, or an action that's a cantrip, and I'm already 13 damage, 17 dex save. Please. I have not hit a single save. Okay, I'm done. That's it.
That's not true at all.
This particular session has been really rough on the saves.
No, you've gotten quite a few. You just don't care.
Let me sulk.
Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark to Vampire Spawn. I believe I'm out of light now because it sheds 20 bright and then 20 more dim, so I'm in dim light.
You are in dim light.
Which means I am invisible.
Festival.
Wait, do you require dim light? If you're in total darkness, does it not work?
I don't know. That would be another really
That would be
bizarre
a very
thing.
strange mechanic. If I stay in the twilight times, I could be like that movie
That's
where
not
the
what it
boys
is.
are after the one.
I don't remember where it is. I don't think it really matters. Dread Ambusher is probably what it is. Wait, no.
Just
I just
click
think
that twice. No, what it is Dread Amateur. Ambusher.
Oh. Also, definitely while in darkness, you are invisible.
Okay, so
So,
dim light doesn't make you invisible then.
I am not invisible in dim light. All right, so I don't have advantage. First one at sharpshooter longbow. 18.
Strikes true. Dun dun dun. Ooh. Look at these rolls.
So 34, 40 to it.
40 points of damage, and it's down.
All right.
Let's see
gosh.
what happens. Hold on.
Does it explode like a Pokemon? Or for specific Pokemon explode when they die? No.
No Pokemon explode when they die.
Some of them explode and then die.
That's
It's-
true.
It's dead. We're out of rounds.
Wait, okay.
No waiting.
No,
It's
sorry,
dead.
I was
We're
just
out of
thinking
rounds.
of Voltorb. Does it always explode when it dies, or is it just
Voltron? What?
Voltorb?
You're
Volt
thinking
is
about
Voltorb.
you're thinking about self-destruct here, Tio, and that's a
Hey,
move
okay,
that the Pokemon needs to
okay,
use
okay.
in order to in
What
order to
are you
explode.
saying?
If it doesn't use self-destruct, then it doesn't explode.
Yes. Okay.
Come on, Tio.
What
Fucking
Does
just
self-destruct
happened?
automatically happen when it dies, or does it have to use self-destruct in order to
no, it has
explode?
to use it. Come on.
Is it
This
an
is-
ability?
This is basic shit, dog.
I can't remember.
I can't believe we're never even talk about this.
First of
I
all,
barely
the
know what a
ape is all
Pokemon
like
is.
gesturing.
The ape is actually going to say, oh, no.
I don't know what to do for you, Cadaverous.
Cadaver
I can't
has a
respond. What am I
monkey brain.
doing?
Giant ape buries his head in his hands.
Remember,
Tio,
you
I need
have
your
that.
eyes.
Okay, you have that death ward. You'll be okay. The first time. And then he follows Gislin.
Cadaver's making this movie.
Oh, Gislin.
I'm gonna sit in the chair.
Oh. Jesse. Oh.
The ape will
Manners.
Did
not
you
fit
want to
through
sit
that
there?
door.
Sorry.
The giant
No,
monkey is
no.
gonna press his head to the doorway like
I would like to search this room or help somebody search this room.
I'll help you.
Is that a
I am
carrot?
proficient.
Is that fresh food?
What's your modifier?
+5.
All right, I will help you then.
As you
Okay.
get close to those carrots, you realize that they're carrot carvings into the board.
Oh.
Come on, Tio.
You get
18.
you have
and then I
advantage.
have
I'm
advantage.
helping. Yeah,
Thank you.
glad to help.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, 18. I'm helping Gislin, or Gislin is helping me look through things to figure out the purpose of the room. Is that what you
Okay,
said?
so
I just
18
wanna
doesn't
find shit.
apply to the room. 18 applies to areas. So I would like to know what you're searching.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll look around the
You
room.
can't
with
be like
perception.
18. Everything here I've revealed. Like, what?
Okay, Gislin, what did you want to look at when I first walked in?
I point at whatever the most interesting thing in the room is.
Okay.
It's Jesse over there.
Yes.
Don't be
How
sitting down.
about this table that I'm standing near? Because that makes
Okay,
sense.
that does look interesting to me too. Okay, it's this table over here. I am looking over it to see if I can discern anything interesting.
T-Way. Michaela. Could you roll the D10, please?
Oh, is it trapped too?
No.
This is how many
I didn't
wraiths come out.
say trap. Just roll the D10. Okay.
Interesting.
One second.
Okay.
Quite.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I need to look up a word. I don't even know this word. Let's see. Dude. Sorry, this is
Uh-oh.
amazing. So, TOA, on top of the workbench, you appear to see the tools that are, it's kind of like small project tools. They might carve a duck up here. They might, whatever. They're not going to make like a canoe on this workbench. It's just small projects like, oh, we fix a chair, we do whatever.
Warhammer.
There's a lot of Warhammer figures underneath the table.
And they're all
And-
painted really badly.
And no. The majority of them are only base coated.
They're just
not
gray,
painted.
yeah.
Okay, they're just primer.
And some of them have been glued before painting.
No! Oh no!
And yeah.
We love you, listener. You know who you are. We love you.
What? So, like, there's a large ship that's just glued together already, but it's fine. But also there appears to, I can.
Please, I'm so curious what made you laugh out loud like that.
I'm sorry, it's hilarious. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the correct image of the thing that you
Okay.
found, and I'm gonna put it. Oh God, I want to be able to put. Can I just put it?
Is it
here?
explicit?
No, I can't. No, it's not explicit. It's hilarious.
Okay, good.
Okay, so this is called and you may know this, but I didn't know this because it's not my world. It's a concertina, and it's one of those, not quite an accordion. It's
yeah.
the small one.
That's so cute. Why is that here?
Now, notably, it is in pristine shape, using a very deep, dark wood. It's highly ornate, and it appears to be almost as if it were brand new. It's on its own little box. The box is opened, so you can see inside of it right away, but the lid does close if you want it to.
I want to pick it up.
You have picked up the concertina and its box.
Okay. Can I try to figure out what kind of culture tradition this is from?
Vampire.
Yes.
Vampire tradition.
Actually, more.
It
more
seems Romanian.
vampire, maybe like Eastern Bloc vampire.
Did you roll on
gypsies?
Romanian random generated objects table?
A lot of nomadic or what? Yeah, like the peoples with the wagons and the So yeah, it's certainly an interesting item. It seems a bit out of place here.
Okay. Can I give it a history roll to see if I can figure out?
You may not, because
Okay.
there is no history that spans from your knowledge in your world to where we are here and where this came from.
Okay. Do I have any idea what it is, or am I just
Yes,
looking at this?
you're
Okay,
familiar with instruments of a similar shape,
Okay.
although you haven't certainly seen one often. If indeed ever, you might just may. Yeah, I think I've heard of this.
Okay.
Maybe. Anyway, it's that.
This may be obvious, but I didn't expect this to be here. It's new. It's brand new.
It's hilarious looking, by the way. I wish I could share it with the chat. I can't. I don't know how.
He opens and he like plays it very quietly to show Gizlin what it does. Like
Okay.
very quietly.
Island winces.
The
Oh no.
first note. Nobody move their icons, please. The first. Why is Aurelia underneath the ape? What's happening
the
here?
Ape
Good question.
came on top of
The
it.
ape came to
Why didn't you go in
me.
the room? The monkey is pressing his face to the door, trying to look what's going on inside.
Aurelia is just standing there.
Yes, I'm very happy. The monkey pushes you in.
Okay, so the first note, and it's that accordion. Like, I don't know how to make that,
He's
Concertina
letting it
noises,
wheeze. It's literally
whatever.
just like.
but it is off. It's like using a harmonica that you don't know how to use. It's just not the correct notes. You're like, oh, there's like 30 buttons on the side of this thing. What do I do?
Cadaverous, or Monk Davris, Ape Davris, jams his arm through and makes grabby hands at the instrument.
I don't know if that's him or if that's the ape talking, but I don't want to give it to him.
Right. So that's a good call. And also, nothing else appears to be happening. Gibson, you said you moved over to the table. What are you looking at? And Jesse, what are you doing? Are you just on the chair?
I'm sitting on the chair.
Oh,
Use
look.
the Alt key. You can center yourself. You don't have to be.
I
Look over
couldn't
at
figure
these
out which key it
things.
was.
It's Alt. When you drag and drop, just Alt.
I was shifting or controlling. Didn't
you
think
can't
about
control
alting.
it. So, Gislin, you come across what appears to be an ancient serving table.
Can I?
Right?
Cool.
You can investigate it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. As you're like, I wonder what. And then Tia's like, oh God, it's very distracting.
I specified that he's playing it very quietly. Like
Yes,
it's like a
not
first
like you
note,
can
like,
control. You don't have that subtlety.
It's like trying to play bagpipes quietly.
Well, he stops. He's stopped. It's not doing it anymore. It was just
Okay.
that one note to see if it was working and if it would do anything.
As two of you are sitting in the chair, the fire spontaneously lights in this fireplace.
Now,
Seems fine.
that
One of you-
service.
Turn on a fire?
Apparently both of us did.
That
It's-
is fantastic thing to have in your house.
Slowly, there appears to be a shape inside the fire.
That seems
Oh.
less
No.
good.
A familiar visage, as you would assume it's some sort of imp, but it remains completely covered in flame. It's just the appearance, maybe.
Is it hunter's markable?
Doesn't
I tried
appear
a hunter's
to be-
mark it.
Doesn't appear to be a creature that you can hunter's mark.
Okay.
It appears
Is
to be
it
much more.
like a hologram?
It's much more like a hologram.
You call it a hologram?
Hologram.
Holla at you, imp.
It's all like, call me, holla. Then it's a gram. Its name is
Holler
Gram.
back.
It's a
Graham.
hologram
Graham,
because we sat in
and I
the chairs,
holler.
so we hollered for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well
Yeah.
this has been good. Good chat,
Do you have
guys.
a gas imp or a traditional imp?
Jesse and Gislin, the chairs are exceedingly comfortable. Everything else in this place is not.
Fair enough. We picked the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see
Um,
any black
service
scales?
imp.
Oh,
What you doing?
It appears to be just dancing inside the fire.
Oh, your entertainment. Okay.
like a television.
Dance, imp, dance.
It's doing like a haka at this point.
I would like some beef tenderloin and a apple juice with a side of beef jerky.
Beef and apple juice with beef.
Ape Davros pokes Aurelia and then makes the motion as if like, what are they doing? We're in hell.
I would like to be looking for black scales that have maybe littered the ground.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Cadaverous, I don't know what you're saying. You're so loud. I reach up and I gently pat his giant monkey face. I don't know what you want from
DM.
me.
Can I
Just
look
points
for
toward everybody else.
black
and then
scales?
beckons
on
to
the-
the
Here's
giant
sweet
finger.
King Kong, Mighty Joe Young ripoff.
Cadaverous has a request, but I don't know what it is.
I think he wants to go. That's his cranky ape noise.
Cranky
That's
ape.
entirely undifferentiable from his other ape noises.
Yes. He definitely wants to go.
Gibson rolled high enough. It was a DC 5. He's
Very
easy to
clear.
read.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any way I can look for black scales around the room like that dragonborn that I saw in the scry?
You look around the room and you notice that this dragonborn, if he was here, was not molting.
I don't know. Sometimes they shed scales.
Mm-hmm. Not here.
I didn't find any. Okay. Didn't even let me roll for it. That's how bad of a question it was. Anyway.
There's no bad questions, just bad players.
Boom. Get her. Hit her with it.
Wow, that's funny that the green screen is in my camera.
You're like, I'll cover that and show my background. Take that. Bruh.
Yeah, look at Mr. Incredible. Okay.
Okay, Gislin is leaving.
I'm following. Jesse, come on.
Did the imp do anything?
No, the imp just dances in
Don't
the fire.
engage.
Oh,
just
all right.
go. Every time we've engaged with one of those, they wreak havoc.
It's not a real imp.
Did it disappear?
Not a real imp, Holly.
As the second person leaves the chairs, the fire dies down and goes away. There's no
Are
imp.
you
That's comfort, though.
strange? Anyway.
Davros starts grabbing people from doorways and putting them over by the other doorway.
You
How are you
realize
gonna
that
get out of this
you
doorway?
can't get out of that doorway either.
Okay, Cadaverous is doing this purely for defensive purposes. Actually, is that a single doorway or a double doorway?
It is two doors, but it is narrow enough not to be
Okay,
with
not
two
squeezable.
squares
All right, Cadaverous
required. You
will
cannot squeeze
de-ape.
through.
Cadaverous will de-ape. Cadaverous will also
Cadaverous. Bloop.
use a level 1 healing word on himself.
Yeah,
I
all
don't know. I don't
hopefully
know
getting the
why.
max. No, you didn't.
I got the minimum. Hey, I'm gonna. Hey,
Gosh.
You're
I'm-
one away from
I'm,
max hit points.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm one away from max HP anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. I got. Oh no, I'm 6 out of 8. Oh no, I'm 7 out of 8.
Just out of interest, what were your level 1 hit points?
I believe
7, right?
probably 8 or 7 or 8.
Just checking.
Actually, no, that's not true. I'm a D8 character, right?
Oh, right. It's just wizards and
I would-
sorcerers that are D6.
So I would have 9
Oh.
HP. I am below even that.
You have gone back to the start. Further
I
back.
see.
Beyond the start.
I fear I am not long for this world. Let's get this over with.
Gives an a stealth check as we continue. And oh, by the way, I just can't help but notice the time.
Ah!
Looks like we're not playing for a month.
Well, actually,
Live
I
on
believe
hospice
that's a bit of an exaggeration. Casey, exactly how long will Casey be missing?
1, 2,
Exactly.
3 weeks. So I'll be back. It's not
the
a
fourth
month. It's 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks I will not be here.
So on the 3rd of next month, which is the 4th week from now, in June,
Oh my god. Holy
Ghislaine can
cow.
return. However, given the chance to play with 4 players is acceptable if we want to continue the story. Although Ghislaine does appear to be the higher damage dealer, one of the higher, in the top 5 of the highest damage dealers in the party. So it is entirely feasible that you don't feel up to task without that, or Ghislaine could give control of Ghislaine to another player to continue the story without having to wait for 4 weeks. That is entirely up to the player base. I'm available. However, I do understand if this is not something that's desirable.
We will hash this out.
We'll
off
talk
stream.
off air.
Okay, well then I can only say thank you to all those that watched, and thank you to all those that played. Thank you to all those that was my cat and got all like kicked in the head and then wet. It was weird. It was a weird night for my cat. Thanks for the people who make soup. I really enjoyed that earlier. But
Chocolate soup.
chocolate soup
Chocolate
is something
soup.
we've invented. That's a copyright. You can't play with. That's mine. Yeah. So,
Only if you drink it out of a frog.
well, that would be a chocolate frog.
That sounds really good.
A trog.
No, but
I will. I did.
a
Right.
chog. It's not. So, until then, I don't know if the other games are happening or they're also gone until Casey returns.
Monday is
Officially,
Wednesday.
Monday's already been gone for a few. Wednesday is always
What,
some
please
sort of
don't ask me
autumn.
about things right now.
We weren't
Wednesday
asking you. We were
is gone.
asking the DM of the. Oh, that is you.
Wednesday we can assume.
Give her a break. She is going through a lot right now. We'll figure this out later.
Yes.
Check the Twitters.
Check the Twitters.
Yes.
The Twitters will
Tweck
tell
the
all.
Twitters. Tweck them.
Maybe if we don't play, we could play like Minecraft or Jackbox for you guys. Which I
That's
think would be
other options. We could talk offline, but for those who are fans, do
Minecraft
check the Twitters because we might come up with something to do. Whether it's a one-off that Beth has been waiting to play.
I might DM if I have enough time to prepare.
Well, you have a week. Go.
It would need to be the last week.
No,
If
that's not even true. You have
if-
4 days.
If I run a one-off, someone needs to play the Velociraptor though, in case he won't be here.
Oh.
I
So
don't
sad.
think that anybody can play the Velociraptor
Do we-
except for Casey.
Do we still have that? The character?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Most of
yeah,
it's immortalized on my Twitter.
I have it saved.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Well-
stay tuned and news to come. Once again, thanks everybody. Thanks to Kevin for that one song I played over and over, as I love to do that.
Casey wasn't on the
It's called
computer,
Dark
so
Walk,
that would have been what was played.
and it was not called Dark Short Rest. So the party is very, very starting to feel the effects of this lengthy dungeon.
Yep, in great pain.
But don't worry, you've gotten through some of it now.
And
Divine intervention, you Cadaverous.
Actually, yeah, you probably
wait.
should use that.
Yeah, but
So we'll handle all that conjecture in 1 month or next week. We don't know.
3 weeks.
We don't
or
know.
Whatever.
a time in the future.
Good night. Good
Peace
fight.
out,
Good
homies.
night,
Peace
Get
good
us out of
out.
here, there, or not, Casey.
Get us
Oh,
out.
you
I'm
see,
lying
Beth's
down.
gone.
I'm
Beth
lying
is
down.
already
I'm
gone.
chilling in the chair.
sorry, Beth.
Good
Did-
night, all.
Did
It's okay. I expected Tamur to target me as the most talented player.